actual
laptop.
spell cards
We'll
today,
do
and I
that.
didn't do that.
We're live.
Okay, welcome, bullshitters. It's God campaign time. Mini campaign.
No recap.
No recap needed.
No cap.
No cap
No
needed.
cap.
Just raw.
Just no cap, just raw. First quote.
No cap.
Just raw.
Starting off strong, not
That's
even
how
a
I
minute
like my
in.
milk.
Should we make a
Noon?
semen retention check right away, though?
Jesus Christ.
I think you really should, actually.
Okay.
Is that a
Hard
constitution?
open.
Yeah, I think this would be a constitution check, not like a
Okay.
saving throw.
Okay, plus 4. does that-
17.
Ah,
Oh, you know, I'll do it with the big ones.
6. I'm coming.
Okay.
13.
8.
Oh,
Yeah, what do we need to succeed?
Yeah, what's the DC?
I said DC 15.
Oh, I failed.
Yeah, I do
Shit.
not
Okay.
retain my semen. It's
What's
everywhere.
going on? A
Uh,
con.
Doing it, yeah.
Okay.
No, just roll. Oh, that's a 17. Tie goes to defender. You retain your semen.
Well, I guess it's just like anyone who beats. Oh, yeah, Tiger's defender. Yeah. Yeah.
I said
so
what I said.
everyone other than these two, like while we're doing our little opening scenes, just keep in mind you do have like some cummies on you. So.
Ew.
Okay. I love
It's
it.
your own, though, so it's like, oh.
You know, I was
Yeah.
just thinking, man, I should find a way to send this current stream link to my friend, and now I'm considering that maybe not.
Yeah, Tim might be listening to this tonight with JoJo. We'll see.
Jojo Siwa?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're right.
Shit.
Dude, I don't want her having cummies on the stream. That's
Oh,
for
that-
sure.
Yeah.
I don't think she should ever have gummies.
Me.
What do you have
No,
against
just for the Hot
Tim's
Duo podcast.
special lady friend?
Nothing against Tim's special lady friend.
Wait,
Everything
Tim's
against
special lady friend
JoJo
is
Siwa
Siwa.
herself.
Aaron, did you see my
I've heard
message
no
in the
evidence
chat
against
that I'm
it, but
that
no
I am
evidence for it.
purposefully
either.
mispronouncing
Okay.
my deity's name?
No. Which chat
Okay.
was it in?
The Gleif chat.
It is in Glaive?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, glad you're saying that now. I'll mention that to Tim as well, because Tim might go insane if he doesn't know that.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
Fair.
Tim can eat my asshole.
What's
Or
this for?
read the chat.
I don't know.
Yeah, he can read the chat.
I'll keep it.
Okay, DM.
Yeah.
DM.
Oh, I should DM now.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do
Please.
I mean, we could just chat to each other
Roll
all
for
night.
it.
that. No.
We should just stream our conversations.
Roll the DM.
Yeah, roll the DM. How the hell does that go for you tonight?
Oh.
Not great.
Not great.
It was a 2 actually.
Oh.
Nice.
That's what I rolled for my cummies.
A house on a hill. A scary house, a creepy house, a house that many myths and legends are told about. A house that is the boogeyman of the community, the house where an elderly couple lived and died long ago. People swear they see ghosts and ghouls and demons through the windows at night. A house that all of the children often dare each other to go spend a night in. And 3 said children approach the door of this massive 3-story manor on the hill, opening the door, holding a lantern in. These 3 young boys just wander down the main hallway into this massive living room area, all old and decrepit. And they set the lantern on the ground, and one of them pulls out an Ouija board and starts like setting things up, some candles, and 2 of the boys seem to be like snickering, and they're just like, dude, this is pointless. There's like we're literally gonna be fine. Like there's nothing here. And the kid is like setting up the Ouija board on the ground. Is like, Kyle, come on, like this, you know. If there's any ghosts here, they're really gonna be pissed off if you're talking like that. Watching these 3 boys from above in a more ethereal shape, as though looking down. Emma, could you describe what god you're playing?
I'm playing Hecate, which is the deity of abundance, magic, and moons, which is not how you pronounce her name, but that's how we're pronouncing her name. And I did not make a pic crew, but I did save the photos from her wiki, so she is primarily seen as just like a beautiful woman with dark hair, a little cunty looking.
I'm not gonna like pretty cunty.
She's cunty. Yeah.
She's serving.
The goddess of
pronunciations. Can I just make fun
cuntiness.
of Cole real quick?
The goddess of
Why
cunt.
you gotta say the O in Ouija board?
You don't say Ouija?
You say Ouija.
What's up, my
Why do you
Ouija?
put an O in there? Like you're from Wisconsin.
You can say it however you
Ouija?
want.
Ouija board.
Yeah.
Ouija?
You definitely said O.
Ouija board.
Ouija, yeah.
I think I just mixed like and
Ouija?
board.
A Ouija.
Ouija. Think of
Hey guys, way to stay on task. We're doing great.
For real, for
I'm
real.
This
I'm
is why
sorry,
we rolled
DM.
a 2.
So Hecate, you're looking down at these 3 kids. What do you do as they're sort of like preparing to talk to ghosts?
I'm just making everything like creak. The wind is like probably like swooshing through broken windows, like tattered curtains are just like whipping in the breeze.
And I think like the house like continually creaks for a while, and eventually like one of the 2 boys that was laughing does kind of like start looking around, and the 3rd one, who's still just like not taking this super seriously, just says, "But dude, it's just like the house settling." And the one that's a little creeped out is like, "Yo, I don't think a house is supposed to settle for like 30 seconds straight." And
Spit bars.
the 3 boys get on their hands and knees, and they all put their hands in the center of the Ouija board. You know, fuck you.
I think it's called a placard or something.
With the little thing that they like push around.
The thing.
Yeah.
I'm building it for
and
you, don't worry.
The youngest of the 3, who set up the Ouija board,
The direct
Looks
eye
up.
contact.
looks up and around, and it's just like, if there's any ghosts in here,
Planchette, my bad.
What the
could you like tell us or something?
On the Ouija board, they get back, "How dare you wake me from my slumber?"
That would take
I think-
forever to
Again,
spell.
like the one who's just like been laughing, this one, dude, stop moving it. Like you're literally moving. I can feel you moving it right now. I'm not moving it, guys. It's doing it by itself. I swear.
Abandoning the Ouija board. Hecate, I can't do it because my throat hurts, but imagine a much louder, deeper voice projected version of a creepy woman just saying, "Hello, boys."
All 3 of them do the Home Alone like. Immediately get up and just start sprinting towards the door.
Yeah, I do slam the door shut. I also trip them, all of them. Just,
Yeah, just like using like the wind and shit. You just like trip them, they fall over, like tumble on the ground. A door slams at the front. The one who was talking before is just like curled up in a ball on the ground. I'd say the older of the 3 is just like, dude, what the fuck, and just starts running for the window to like jump out of it fully.
Evil cackling just like booms through this creepy ass house, and they hear, "Oh, where are you going? I'm having so much fun."
Who the fuck is that? Tony, is that you? It's something funny.
Tony.
Tony. Your name.
You win.
I feel like more of the same shit, just like evil cackling. She like knocks dusty ass glasses off of shelves, and
And it's just this like back and forth Looney Tunes ass like haunting
Yeah, it
session. And eventually, like, do you let them out of the house eventually?
I let them out slowly, one at a time.
Oh, terrifying.
I let the one who seemed like really nervous and respectful originally. The only thing I do to that one is trip him, but then I just like let him go.
Like, okay, I have my phone.
The two that were more like about it, I definitely fuck with them for a while, and then like I'll let one of them out, and then like 5 minutes later I let the other one out.
3 very soiled boys leave this house. Hey man, fucking with mortals, it's what you do. And eventually, like after the house sort of like clears out a little bit, a little messenger spirit just like pops into existence next to you. They look very like Cupid-esque, like small baby in a diaper, but instead of like having the bow and arrow, it's just like a satchel with letters. And one of them just pops up in front of you.
Child labor.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hello, my lady. Dude, fucking, oh god, sorry, I got a lot of letters. Oh, god dang.
Yeah.
Letter for you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
She opens it with her teeth.
Opens letter with teeth. You have received an invitation to Tyr's estate in the upper ring.
I don't know why I thought tears like.
Crying.
I was like,
TYR.
a tear estate? Are we crying?
I mean, we could be.
But
I'm not crying.
yeah, you are invited to Tyr's estate on the summit in Valistone, the city of the gods, and you are like reading this invitation, and it appears to be for the reconstitution of Saloon. And you were like, oh yeah, that lady did die like 100 years ago, and so she's due for reconstitution. Apparently, that's happening tonight. So you've been invited for a little bit of a party.
Sweet.
We go from this house to across a very long distance from one continent of peace to a continent of war, going across the ocean to the front lines of the Dominion, and going into one of the war tents. A bunch of elven generals stand around a map of enemy positions and things of that like. And eventually, all of them snap to attention, salute as the commanding general of the entire Dominion enters the tent. T, can you describe your
I was
character
really
for us?
hoping. Alright. For now, what we see is a impressive looking, large, pink tiefling.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, sorry.
Nah, I know you don't have your glasses on.
Nice.
Nice, right?
Very good.
Feels very generally. And everyone kind of stands to attention. Report.
One of the generals steps forward, and by his position at the table, you see that this is definitely like right-hand man kind of thing. Well, sir, we have been pushing the Pandorans back for a couple of weeks now. We've made great strides on these fronts, and points to some positions on the maps. But the capital of Athia continues to hold out as it has. We haven't seemed to have made any progress on that. Do you have any orders, sir? Positions we should take?
The north and the west. Usually they receive shipments from the north anyways. If we can hit them before they receive the shipments, they won't be able to hold out for much longer.
Well reasoned, sir. He barks some orders to other generals to move troop positions to those stated positions. True position.
Oh
And you see like a couple of people run out of the tent. Anything else,
Troops
sir?
month is.
no. That should be all.
We'll continue as we do. We'll keep chipping away at the capital of Athia. And gives you a salute, which, by the way, I gotta ask, were those orders genuine? Or were you just making some shit up?
I'm making shit up, my man.
Sending to the middle of nowhere, actually.
Yeah, so as multiple generals run out to lead thousands of people, of troops, to an area where there is no fighting, you are left alone in this tent. And eventually, like leaving the tent, there is one soldier who walks up to you, or like is walking by and is like, "Oh, General, I thought you were on leave today."
The war's not resting. I can't rest.
Of course, sir. Give you another salute and walks on. And then
That's what I was asking.
a messenger spirit appears in front of you.
Creepy ass house. You don't look like you're supposed to. Ah, hello.
Hello. Report.
In character.
Sir, yes, sir. Commit to the bit.
Sir, you're like Lyria, right?
Yes.
I'm a letter for you.
Is this Carl Weiser, the messenger?
It's slowly turning more
I think
into
you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, it is Carl Weezer.
I have a message for you, sir.
Takes the report or the letter.
Okay, goodbye.
Letter report.
Sir.
thing.
Salutes, pops out of existence. And you've also received an invitation to the reconstitution of Saloon.
What's your god's name?
area.
Is it Lyria?
Or
Yeah, it's Lyra.
Lara.
Lyra.
Oh,
Is
Lara.
it-
I read that as Lara. As
I
in
know.
Lara Croft.
When I was reading the thing, it specifies behind it that it's pronounced lair, like
Oh, like a lair.
yeah, like a den layer. And I was like, okay. Also, not in love with my pronunciation, but we're okay. We'll live.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I go to
I just never would have remembered to say mine correctly, so that's why I was like, I just used the wrong one.
Lady of Lies and Myths for anyone interested, as well as illusions.
We leave the material plane.
Material
For
plane.
those gods.
This has to be yours.
We leave the material plane for those gods who are messing around down there a little bit, and go to the pediment, the sort of lower end of Valestia, the city of the gods, where all of the minor deities and other minor beings, still immortal in their own right, but not one of the main gods of the Forgotten Realms. It's true.
It's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Hidden the dog.
So,
Dougie.
we look at the pediment of Valstone, to a certain club of many tastes. The Low Tower, run by, while he is an upper god and by all right should be up on the summit, Cyric, the god of lies, resides down here.
Oh, no.
I actually looked it up.
Jesus Christ.
You're the god of lies when it comes to like illusion and
Oh,
not like
fantastic.
seeing things you can't like that are lies and unbelievable.
That's so
This is
funny.
like
I
the
know
god
this
of like
bitch. I
verbal
love-
lies.
I love
That's
this
even
bitch.
So
better.
you two truly go like hand in hand.
We're besties, aren't we?
Honestly, you gotta be besties.
We've
Yeah,
got to be
he
besties.
does.
I feel like you two need
He also
to
doesn't
be
have good history
the
with balls,
only
so.
people in all of Valistone who don't
It's
fuck
like-
with
yeah.
each other out of
It's
just
Siren or
like
Cyric?
you're a goddess of lies, I'm a god
You
of
might be
lies.
the only
like,
person who actually knows what I look like.
yeah, that too. Like,
No one else
I
fucking
love
does.
when a
I
bitch
change my
the
look so
student
often.
is in all lore.
oh,
Literally, if there's something going on with the gods, he's behind it.
I love
But,
that catty bitch.
Cyric, the god of lies, owns a nightclub down in the pediment. Inside this nightclub, there are things of all types. There are no rules among the gods for how you treat any mortal form you take. meaning that people are partaking in all kinds of things. But we move on over to the gambling tables. At the gambling table, we have 3 people who are still in a game of poker.
What version of poker?
What was it?
What
Texas
version of
Hold'em.
poker?
Texas. Actually, yeah, Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
Uh,
Deal landed in here.
yeah.
I found cards.
You actually have cards. So
Wait, you're
Dude, I
I'll
You're
set this
dealing
in.
me in? What do you mean?
We'll just have that part.
I don't know
down
how
for
to
now.
play it.
Man, I had like a whole
Am I playing?
hand I was gonna give you,
Okay.
but
Alright, who's
Oh, okay,
playing?
if you want to give me a specific hand, but I
Who's
just,
playing?
You two. I'm not here.
I'm
busy.
alright.
you're just a placeholder.
Cool. I don't know how to play this, so.
Gus, could you describe what god you are playing?
Let me pull up the picture.
Tell me how to pronounce his name correctly.
It's a name that you can pronounce however you want, but it's Timora. This is a picture I found when I did a Google image search.
Holy trip.
Oh, Timora.
She's
not
hot.
Siri.
Yeah.
Um,
She's bad bitch.
Technically, I
Goddess
think
love.
I chose
She is that bitch.
the halfling race because it had a lucky thing in it. I was like, oh, I gotta pick that. But also, I can alter my fort to like look a bunch of different ways because of a warlock thing.
This is why I did a changeling base.
Same.
This has been an intense game. The start of a 6, it's down to 3. I feel like I wanna homebrew somehow that instead of betting chips, y'all are betting like followers and influencers.
Yes! Absolutely.
People who are like bet in this game get notified that they have a god change for unforeseen circumstances. But there's a lot of chips on the table right now, and you're looking around at your 2 opponents, trying to decide whether you raise, fold, what you're gonna do. What do you do?
I start cheating.
My god, some luck needs to cheat to win.
You make your own luck.
Oh, good one.
These are lesser deities that you are like playing against, which means they don't notice when you sort of activate just a little bit of true sight. And
just a tiny bit.
peeking at the cards of your opponents, if you want to flip your cards as well, this is what your opponents have.
I actually have a good hand.
Yeah, I have a
I dealt
shit
myself
hand.
a slightly good hand.
I have a shit hand compared
Okay,
to
but-
this.
You have a pretty good hand.
Yeah.
Me like, yeah.
I'll raise.
I'll call.
Uh-oh, this is no good.
I fold.
Okay, this is not good for me.
I have no idea how you play this game. What's going on?
I know I
Don't
went out of
look at
turn,
me.
but I have to fold
Yeah.
regardless. You saw my hand.
I raises like 100 chips. I don't know.
I guess I'll fold here.
Which is so upsetting that you accidentally dealt
Yeah.
him a
I
perfect
accidentally
hand.
deal me
How
a
fucking
great
great.
hand.
What if we did a little magic trickery and just?
You know
Yeah,
what?
actually could.
For the sake of like fucky wuckiness,
Yeah.
absolutely, I'll allow like a bit of magical cheating. That's not gonna
Yeah.
happen again, but like.
Right, yeah. It's because I brought
We're
up
in the
props.
intro, guys.
Yeah,
We do not
yeah,
need
yeah.
domain switches
But,
right now.
because you bought props,
I'm just kidding. I'm all in.
looks at the cards, looks at you, all in, motherfucker, and pushes it across the table.
I'd like to think that this is the type of person who leaves their cards down and only like does the corner trick, so they think they still have the same fucking hand as before, and they're gonna be in a world of hurt when they flip it up.
Flips it over. Shit. I'm not gonna question this. You win a sweet couple hundred followers. It's a good game. Beating the other 2 people at the table.
With
you
so much
are-
effort.
Yeah, with so much effort. As you get up from the table, and maybe go to like grab another drink or something, you see leaning on the counter, giving you sort of like a smile as you walk up. Fully, like, honestly, imagine Renfield, but more like rugged. Like, you know, like pale, like
Okay.
gray skin, like very like rugged looking. Has the fucking like, you know,
You get it.
I get it.
straw in the
Yeah.
mouth
I don't
thing.
quite
Folding at the mouth.
Cowboy hat as Cyric looks over.
Save a
it.
horse, am I right? Save a horse.
Same a horse riding cowboy. Yeah,
You
man.
made Cyric a cowboy?
Yeah.
He does not deserve that.
Looking very
Yes, he
rugged there.
does.
No, he
Sarah.
doesn't.
You know, if you keep playing games like that, you might have to take my spot. Gotta
Oh.
lies and all.
You know?
I love toxic
knows?
men.
This is
Well
my bestie.
done. Oh, by the way, there's a note that I was supposed to pass along to you. Hands you a letter. I
You're a
didn't-
mailman now?
Well, more like I don't let those little baby fucks walk in my bar.
Yeah. You're much better at package delivery.
Jesus Christ!
This flirting? Oh,
Jesus Christ!
God damn, when's the last time you played a character who knew how to flirt, Gus? I missed this.
I don't know.
I don't know how to respond to that. He doesn't know how to respond
Hey,
to that.
hey, chat. Cole's blushing. He's like a red, delicious apple right now.
Oh shit.
You made him blush so hard.
Gus is to Cole what Tim is to me.
So, yeah. I think he just gives like a little chuckle and it's just like, drink on me.
I hope to.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
You see, he genuinely does smile. You're gonna want to be careful with me, dog. Gotta lies, you never know what lies I'll tell.
Oh, yeah.
The game on this bitch?
Soul's drink.
Swirls drink. And
I also chew it open.
Dude,
You missed your
You
opportunity to say
get,
you'd like to see what those pretty lips do.
the invitation, the
What the hell?
reconstitution of Saloon. And I think Cyric looks at it and is just like, yeah, I got invited to that shindig in the middle. I don't think I'm going. Not my style. If we got time later tonight, maybe we can see where drinks off me go.
Doing over him? What the fuck? Where's that been?
I will. This party shouldn't go too long. It's just one old lady.
Tyr and Saloon are kind of assholes. I'm not gonna lie. Well,
Says the god of
says
assholes.
the god of lies. Yeah, that's coming from me.
Hey, I gotta, make it big with the big guys,
Yeah,
That's how the game's played.
Whole game. There's always cheats to the game. Just gotta find them. That's why I don't gotta go to this party.
I always do.
Well, have a good one. And
Yeah.
walks off.
Does a flip out a window.
Yeah, I don't know. Does something cool.
Looks at somebody else, takes like an entire beer bottle,
Jumps
and
up
throws
and
it.
slaps the door frame. Jumps up and
I
slaps
think-
the door
I think
frame like
you
a middle
do
school
see,
boy.
He finishes his drink as he's walking over to his office, smashes the bottle, and stabs the guard that's like outside of his office.
Understandable.
Walks in, closes the
The
door.
best part is if the
I
guard just
also
keeps
do
standing
that
there
when I'm
it's
horny.
normal.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, like the guard does like fully
Does-
get up and it's just like and just
He always-
stands at attention.
Always does this when he's horny.
I also stab people when I'm horny.
Do you want to have a slumber party?
I'd love to.
We're having a fucking horny jar. Instead of swearing, you put $1 in every time you're horny on main, alright?
That's unfair. You're asexual.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Okay, it has to be horny jar for us and then
Transformers jar.
Transformers.
Damn!
Jar. Anytime
The
you think
horny
about
hey, if you're the right type of Transformers fan, it can be for both.
No!
We could
There's
put
a
them out
horny
of
team.
business if we had
don't care.
the late fee
You
jar.
leave me out of that.
God damn, I'd be so broke. Cuss, I'm unemployed, have mercy.
We
DoorDash better
travel
work.
up from the pediment to the summit of Galveston, this sprawling upper city. I think just like Valistone in general looks very like Mount Olympus with the lower part of the pediment just looking, still fancy, but not as fancy as up above the sun. Every single of the upper gods, all of you, regardless of if you use it or not, have a massive mansion or estate of some sort. And you are the highest of the high when it comes to gods. And we go to the mansion of Kellamore.
Oh.
And could you describe? Sorry, I kind of doxed your name already. Could you describe? Could you describe what god you're playing?
Kellamore, by the way. Yeah, the Lord of the Dead, Judge of the Damned. That's him. He's recently come into some new responsibilities that he is extremely taxed with completing. So, you know, he's a nervous guy, but he does take the form of a human, just as, like, when he was alive, he was human. He's human now. Though, he's got a little bit of a face change. Stressed man, green eyes, sort of gray hair.
Just
Normally, you used to be able to find him with a death mask, but you know what? New responsibilities, new him. The mask became part of his face.
Which, just so everyone's on the same page here, the lore of the Culver's one-shot still stands. So this is the Kellamore that was, like, voted into being the god of
Death.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And
Like
he
death
met the Impractical
itself.
Jokers.
Death itself.
And he met the Impractical Joker.
How does it feel that your character
Voted
voted
to
in this
death.
character to be death?
I think Kellamore kind of hates Mac right now.
Hey, you can eat so many hot dogs, was it?
Yeah.
This is our hot dog eating champion. That's how he won the
There's
title.
like a little trophy up in the corner of like his office, just really up high. It's like a small little trophy. It just says #1 hot dog eater. No, sorry.
Go.
Number one
Number one
glizzy
victory.
gobbler.
Oh, there we go.
And like
gobbler.
Yeah.
in the office, you can see he's like head down, elbows on the table, like locked in, filling out paperwork. The stacks are high. There's stacks on the ground. It's messy. You see he's like rasping his hair. He's like, he's like trying to get through as much as he can.
Just surrounded by piles of paperwork. It takes you way too long to realize that one of your like many servants
One of my
is trying
minions.
to like get through some of these piles. My Lord Kellamore.
What? Oh, you're in here. Where are you? Sound off.
Caca.
Take 2 steps backward, a left, 8 steps forward, 3 right, and then do a little spinny and walk forwards.
Here I am in front of you now.
What is it? I'm busy.
I beg your most humble apologies. I bring you 2,000 more souls that you need to deal with from the front lines. This is more than you've dealt with all day.
Yeah.
You can thank Lero.
Why? He's like staring, like, why?
Well, you see,
Put them directly in the path of the next
yeah,
moving army.
Well, you see my liege, my Lord Kellamore, seemingly the Dominion for some reason has decided to march thousands of troops straight into what appears to have been the worst possible direction, and a lot of them died.
Kellamore like stands up, starts pacing behind the little walking space he had behind
It's what
his
Sir
desk.
Paula would have done.
Hands grasped in his hair, just tugging at
That's
his
her
hair,
role.
just like, this is
Do you
this
remember
is too
the
much.
Dominion?
I just,
Yeah.
this is,
That was
I never had to deal with this
Well,
shit
the
when I was
Lucas
alive.
is not doing it to both sides.
I know, I tried to do so good. I tried to do so good when I ascended. You know, I try and get rid of the rule, the wall, so that the faithless don't suffer. And then they tell me, no, that's not right. Gods have to be worshipped. You can't do that. And it took forever. And
Well, sir, for what it's worth, I think you're doing a much better job at being deaf than Murph from Impractical Jokers ever would.
that's the only reason I agreed to stay. Don't you understand?
If it's
Death would be in turmoil if I didn't accept it.
yes, of course, sir. If it's any consolation, I also a messenger spirit appeared and has offered you hopefully a break and gives you
I don't have time for a break. There's no one else that can do this.
the
Opens.
invitation to the reconstitution of Saloon. If you would allow us, sir, we wouldn't be as fast as you, but we could try and at least help you catch up tonight while you were gone?
I will pay you and your 20 fellows so much overtime if you can get me caught up.
Overtime. I'm dead. I'll take the overtime. I don't know what that gives me here, but I'll take it.
So, go tell everyone else they're staying late tonight.
Alright, we're staying late tonight, as we usually do.
This man has not seen an early night in probably 2 years.
Dude, there's wars going on. Ain't no thing as an early night for
Ain't
the
no
Death Crew.
thing.
That's true.
And we exit the mansion of Kellamore to another mansion. I want to dox you right away. To a goddess sitting in her office, also similarly working on one thing or another. Amanda, could you introduce your god for us?
Yes. I am Istis, Lady of Fate. She is the goddess of destiny. Hold on. Yeah. Fate, destiny, divination, the future, and honesty.
You are playing such a good soul, and the rest of us.
So she's called
Gambling
Lady
is
of our
good.
Fate.
I'm doing my best.
She has white eyes, like she almost looks like she could be blind. Very long white hair, gray skin, kind of wearing looser blue robes, and her armor is very like think Mel Medarda from Arcane
Oh,
in the way it fits her. Like it's armor, but it also looks very pretty and flowy. And she's not really doing paperwork, really. I think she's a little bit like in a trance of like the voices are speaking to her.
The voices.
Like kind of in like like she's fluoride staring a little bit.
She's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Gus when
As,
we
like-
have Nerd Night.
Mystical threads kind of surround her, and she kind of watches as they move and what happens.
And walking into your room, slightly interrupting this like trance of the mysteries of the universe. Is it pronounced Daoud?
Yeah, I think so.
Daoud, your closest servant, who worshipped you in life but now in death has become a minor deity of humility, clarity, and immediacy, enters your office. Oh, my lady.
Yes, Toad?
Sorry, we have, Moira has used, a divination spell to send a prayer to you. I have her on the phone. Should I send her in an endless series of, should I send her through the call center? or?
No, this is Moira. I will answer right away.
Okay, here you are.
Um,
He gives you, like, the, I don't know, fucking sending stone or whatever that you use for this stuff.
yeah. Moira, I'm listening.
My lady, I'm just like so frustrated with some of the new like recruits, and it's just so hard to get them to leave their old ways of wickedness and to follow your teachings. And I pray for your strength, and I pray for your guidance to help them see what they need to see.
Okay, I will see what can be done about it. But remember to have patience. A city isn't built in a day.
Speaking of buildings, I also pray that maybe we can receive some sort of extra funding because the roof is leaking again and it's kind of an issue.
Oh dear. I'll see what I can do. But firstly, the new recruits. Be brave, Moira. This is one of the few of her, one of the only followers she actually talks to. She will, I think, these new recruits, she'll return to her web, her weave, her spindles. Maybe, yeah, actually, she does have like a full spindle set up, and she'll start turning it, and basically, she does what she does best. She's gonna send these new recruits some visions.
Of the horrors, or
Like it could be of like the past and like vague warnings of the future.
You fully like ghosted Christmas, past, present, and future their asses, and to hopefully get their asses in line a little bit.
Like you need to lock in.
Yeah.
The,
Just lock
the
in or
horrors
your
are
dick
coming.
Lock it or your dick will
the horrors
explode.
are inevitable. You need to start.
You need to lock it.
And yeah, I think after that, Daoud
And
is just like, oh,
One
yeah.
of them, I will also give a full tutorial on how to fix a roof.
Has like a dream vision of how to fix a roof.
Like
and
a YouTube
and then
video.
the horrors.
You're giving me such bad
So in order to fix a roof, you need to, and now here's the horrors that are approaching you in your near future.
The horrors.
The horrors.
The horrors of horrors.
Of course.
Yeah. So I do that.
Cool. Yeah. And I think after that, Daoud is just like, also, I have an invitation for you. I'm assuming to salute the Constitution tonight.
Oh yeah, I guess I should go to that, shouldn't I?
Yes, Saloon does tend to get persnickety when you don't acknowledge her.
Yes. Oh, there's gonna be so many of everyone there.
I think everyone's going to be there. Except for some of the, if I could say, really shitty ones.
You can name names, it's okay.
Civic. And maybe Merkel too. The goddess of murder kind of scares me.
Yes, I suppose most of them should. I would prefer if you don't go near them.
Could I not go?
Yeah, I'll say you have to stay here and watch the estate or whatever.
I appreciate that. I'll watch the spindle, but I will
yeah.
touch it, of course.
Thank you. She's like, oh, I have to go interact with the other gods.
And with that, I think a couple of hours later, trying to get some good tunes on here. A couple of hours later, does everyone go to the party, to the ball?
Why not? I got
Yes.
nothing better to do.
Yeah.
I'll bring like a 30-pack of bush lights
Specifically.
because like you don't want to show up to a party empty-handed.
Yeah.
okay.
I
Come
like
with
spend
it.
one follower to buy it.
What? Followers are currency now. This is just, you know what?
You've done this to us,
I've done
buddy.
this. I just
I
made
mean,
God capitalism.
If she
with
weaves, can
followers.
she have made Saloon like a blanket or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah, you just like quick 30 seconds whip up like a full knitted blanket.
I show up with one of the souls of Saloon's followers in life to give to her.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, bringing a bush light to the party and someone's bringing a soul. Okay.
I show up empty-handed.
Yeah.
Handed,
Hey, yours is
absolutely.
worth more
Cool.
than a soul.
Yeah, I think.
I bring a bouquet, but if anyone were to move the bouquet from where I put it, it's an illusion. So like I set it down near the entrance, but it can't be
Yeah.
moved.
Like a servant takes the bush light and it's just like, yeah, I'm sure we can find a place for this somewhere.
Excellent. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm just holding this spot.
Bows with the bush light.
I'm
and
just holding
takes
hands with
the-
this follower of Saloon's soul.
Like a little kid.
Yeah!
Oh, you
So
brought a +1? Yeah.
This is the gift.
Oh.
I
you
didn't know you
all
could give people away like
come
that.
to the party, arriving probably within like half an hour of each other, eventually all making it. It does look like, well, in some rare cases, a party is held open to all of Valstone, but for this party, it does seem to simply be the core gods of the Forgotten Realms, all of the main gods and goddesses, all gathered in one spot to witness the end of an uncomfortable time that you have all been through before, the Three Constitution, and manifesting a physical form. You see that there is a lot of like drugs, alcohol, like all of the shit, a lot of food and entertainment. But I think you see like as most people arrive at the party from the second floor, Tyr, who is the god of justice and heroism, the current divine supreme of the celestial plane, walks down sort of like the grand staircase into the party. So with that in mind, is there anything in particular anyone does during this time?
Kellamvor is looking for the other Death Domain gods, and if any of the evil aligning gods are there, he is avoiding them with everything he has. Technically, he is their boss now. He does not want to fucking talk to them.
Hey, Merkel's here.
Opposite side of the room.
Yeah. I
No
think
Ball or Bane.
Can I fluoride?
What was that?
No
Oh, yeah.
Ball, no Bane.
Ball and Bane are here, yeah.
Fuck!
Fluoride stare at them.
Which one?
All three of them.
I think Merkel looks at you and is just like,
I like don't react. I make no inkling that I reacted. Just like
She-
white eyes staring at him.
she continues to do like little faces like at you for like 5 minutes.
And I'm gonna say 171 days. Oh, 171 years. 23 days, 5 hours, 30 seconds, 29, 28, 27. And then I go get some food.
So creepy.
Merkel looks upset.
I like to imagine that Hecate found a chair and is like full lounging, like feet kicked up on a table, like full on, and just like looking around.
I think at some point, Tyr does approach you, and is just like, Hecate, I'm honestly surprised you're here. You don't usually show up for these.
Well, I thought I would show myself, and I don't know.
I appreciate it. I know it'll mean the world to Salute. Is there anything I can get you?
Did I see a waiter carrying Bush Light?
I did. It seems like someone brought a 30-pack. It's quite a gift. What a bounty, if I do say so.
Could I have one?
Absolutely. And goes and grabs like 2 of them, gives you one, cracks one open himself. Cheers to Saloon's reconstitution.
Bush Light, drink of the gods.
Yes.
Fuck
It's like-
ambrosia.
The rest of us, we smell it and we like start floating over to it.
Like it's a pie to windowsill.
absolutely.
Bush.
Bush?
Yeah, that guy Kellamvor over there. He is still tugging around the soul of a follower of Saloon.
Yes, would you also like bush lights?
Thank you.
There you
Nervously
are.
chugs it.
There
Like
you
half of
are.
it
My
in one.
vision was right. I knew this was gonna be a good omen.
You know you can get a bush light whenever you want. Fair enough.
Kellamvor is gonna go back to
Okay.
wallflowering.
As you turn away, it's like, does your mortal friend, or I suppose deceased mortal friend, would you like a bush light?
This is Saloon's deceased mortal friend, but do you want one?
I'm so lost.
Canonically, what happens is the souls of the dead who are followers of gods in life, they get given to that god in death.
Yeah.
That's
So,
great.
Lost
Never seen.
until given to Saloon. She just looks up at you. Huh?
do you want a drink? It's Bush Light. It's a drink of the gods.
Oh yeah. Drinks immediately starts like burning from the inside.
Shit! Gives
Oh,
the
wow.
Heimlich, makes her throw up.
I forgot that happened. Shit.
Forgot.
My apologies.
We go wallflower.
Well, oh, goodbye.
Any good lottery numbers, Istis, that I should put stuff on?
I like my eyes will roll back into my head, and I like my head goes up like a trance almost. 48. So she starts the lost numbers. Do you remember them?
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
She says
What
that.
the fuck?
What
What
the fuck
lost
did you guys
numbers?
just
It's
do?
the lost numbers.
Yeah.
From Lost,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the show?
she
Oh.
says that.
When?
The shrug.
Shrug.
Fair enough. Thank you very much.
You're the goddess of luck. I think you'll know when the time is right.
It's always, time is always right.
Okay. I suppose fate is a bit of a gamble, isn't it?
You are all so weird. And Mistra turns around and walks away.
Mishra or Tyr?
Mistra.
Mishra was here?
Mistra's, everyone's here.
Everyone's here except for like
Except
Cyric.
for Cyric. I think as y'all looking around, like literally everybody except for Cyric is here.
Thank
I remember when Mishra was
someone.
born.
I don't fucking care. I don't want
That was
Cyric
crazy.
here.
Right?
Cyric's the reason I fucking
Head
died.
Yeah.
first or feet first?
Like Shar and Saloon. Well, it was like a burst of light, and then she was there because like Shar and Saloon were doing their like sister fight as they do a lot of times.
Summarizing Amanda's campaign. Of
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's another lady there, and I was like, oh, this changes things. And I was right. I usually am.
I
And
didn't
then she
realize-
like looks off into the distance really sadly.
I didn't realize you were so old.
Fate is always around us. So I'm always there.
That's true.
Wait, sorry. Ignore me.
Anyway, this bush light is really good.
What can
I try
say?
not
It's
to-
the best drink around.
Did you bring this?
I did.
Yeah, you did. Oh my god.
I brought a 30 pack. I mean, I think I originally meant it for just Saloon when she woke up, but
You know,
just for the whole party, that's
yeah.
fine too.
I don't mean to sound like what did the Bible say? A bitch.
Mm.
But I don't like many of the other gods, but you seem very fun.
Thank you. You seem fun yourself.
Is that the truth?
Is that the truth?
I don't know. I like getting lottery numbers from you.
That's true. I think every time I've ever seen you, you've asked me.
Cool.
A lot of interesting stuff in the future.
Is that a funny idea?
I just had a funny idea concerning Lara.
Oh no!
What do I have to roll to slip something from my pocket into the beer that I have to make it taste skunky, and then complain about it tasting skunky to make someone else taste it?
DC like 15 sleight of hand,
Sleight of hand.
so that no one notices this.
No, I didn't.
I shit in my own drink.
What's the
Like,
mouth equivalent of pink eye?
So a DC 15, you say? I have a plus 15 in sleight of hand.
So don't roll a one.
Roll
then.
to see if you get a nat one.
Alright.
It's very tea. If I
Yeah, that would be very me if I
I
did
do
roll.
have my holy water. It's not a
That's
one.
a 19.
Oh, that's
Wow,
right. You were
fuck
a
yeah.
rogue. I forgot.
I'm a rogue.
We
So
were.
literally like a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You.
not too much.
I'm gonna say, yeah. You just like wave your hand over your drink, and it tastes like shit now.
Perfect. This just doesn't taste right. You brought this, right? Do they all
Bush
taste like this?
Bush Light always tastes the same.
Just
Bush Light.
I don't know.
I have a 30% share of Bush Light.
my dear Lara, I can try this out for you.
No!
Here, take the drink.
Yeah, don't drink the flush!
I like to think Istis knows what's going to happen, but she says nothing.
I love that.
Elmore does
Takes
not
a
like
sip.
her.
They're
Fully
there.
like vomits on the floor.
Oh, not a Bobby.
Oh,
I
that's-
do believe there's something wrong with that bush light.
Oh, that's
I
chunky.
didn't
You
think it
want
was
a
that
Miller
bad.
The bush light was a little chunky, actually.
You like me for real. Drink
Sorry,
a
allow
chunky
me
drink.
cast prestidigitation and just like clears it all up. My bad, everybody.
Istis is just like, this is why I don't leave my house.
I like to imagine that Hecate is just fucking laughing.
Would you like a regular Bush Light?
Yes, I would. Do you have any in there that isn't chunky?
This one shouldn't be.
Perfect.
Shakes it.
Kellenborg paces by Lara, and as he passes by, she can hear him muttering, where does 2,000 new spells for dead even come from on short notice? This is so much easier when I was bipedal. No, quadrupedal when I was a panther. This is so much better.
Problems in Paradise Kellenborg?
It's not fucking paradise. The paperwork is up to the ceiling. This is a haggard man. This is a man wild around the eyes.
You need a
But you got a promotion.
I'm drinking.
Don't you have underlings for that kind of work?
I only have so many underlings. They say death and taxes are the two most inevitable things in this world. What's worse is the paperwork that comes with both.
Yeah,
And the paperwork that concerns both.
I guess there's a couple years in between when I guess a couple of us helped kill Death and then you got to be Death.
And I'm catching up on that backlog.
Oops.
Can't you just have one sheet that says dead or no, and then there's a yes box and a no box?
The dead have to be judged to Mora. They have to be judged.
we're
He
gonna-
literally starts
this guy-
doing breathing exercises.
Pointing at your guy. That guy's dead. Judged.
Kellenborg pulls a brown paper bag out of somewhere and starts doing breathing in and out of it.
You could give some to me. I'll do it.
I don't think that's wise.
I'm here to help, man.
Ball said the same thing.
And
Okay.
Ball is a bitch.
And
Sorry.
Ball is a
I'm
bitch.
sorry. I don't need to use such words.
Hey!
Says Ball from across the room.
You know what you are!
321 days.
Shut the fuck up!
69 days. Yeah, 369 days.
That's the sex number.
420
And you're
minutes.
dying a virgin.
Yes!
I go to high
It's
five.
part of my
Istis.
religion.
She flinches at first and then she goes,
You still got that Glizzy Dolphin trophy?
oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm sure you look glizzy.
Yeah, you won't be.
You know I had a girlfriend when I was alive! Fuck!
But if you ever want to test if
Jumps
you're
out
really
of
the
it.
champion, here's my card.
I don't need that. I'm too busy for Glizzy.
I'm too busy for.
What if I help while you go do this Glizzy game?
It's just you seem very nice. In our past interactions, I have no quarrel with you. But you seem like you would stare off in the distance as the paperwork piles up, and I don't need to come back to that.
The voices do speak to me a lot.
There's no time for the voices with death.
I hear them.
I know you do.
They're loud.
I know.
Were they saying any numbers?
No. She listens and then she starts crying actually.
You started this somehow.
I didn't, but I want to make it worse.
Okay.
I want to do a lap around the room, and as many cans as I can get my hand near are gonna go bad.
Kellenborg's crying into his, so I don't think you're gonna
Make me a
It's just
sleight of
crying
hand
as
check.
into the can.
Tell
It's
you
getting
what,
salty.
if you
In the
beat
corner
a
crying.
DC 30, you get everyone in this room. Everyone who's drinking a Busch Light.
Watch this be the nat one.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, and we were crying and then our beer
No, but
goes
it's a
bad.
4, so that's a 19.
Okay, so you get like half of people in this room.
I'll take it.
There's a lot of gods who just like won't let you get near them.
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
knowing your shit beforehand. And
That's
within
why
the
the flowers haven't moved yet. Everyone knows they're fake.
yeah, within the span of 10 minutes, like literally half the room is just vomiting because of like
Mommy.
chunky Busch Light. And there's servants just desperately like cleaning it up with magic. My, this really seems to have taken a turn.
I miss Syrup.
I hope we can get all this vomit cleaned up before Saloon gets back. My love would not appreciate a vomit-covered floor.
I miss Syrup.
I'll help.
You miss syrup?
I appreciate that.
Always.
She does help.
Cool,
I
yeah,
don't.
Cleaning up some,
Bitch killed
some
me.
vomit.
Bitch made me have this job, in a way.
Get better.
I
As-
tried to warn you.
we
as
did it.
the vomit is cleaned up off the ground, light begins to swirl around the center of the room, swirling until it starts to slowly build a shape in this very short but very beautiful reconstitution as Saloon re-enters a mortal form from the weave, completely naked, but y'all probably don't care about that
No.
in Godland. And she reconstitutes and collapses on the floor. Tyr rushes up, picks her up in his arms. Saloon, my love, you're back. And Saloon looks back up at him and caresses his cheek. I'm so lonely without you, my love. And you see the two of them. The two of them share a passionate kiss as you both start
Yeah.
gagging.
I was gonna
Yeah, right beforehand, I think I turned to Kelmor and say, "You're going to want to look away."
Yeah, Kelmer looks up at the ceiling and covers the eyes of the soul.
After about 10 minutes of
Okay, now
sloppy
you're-
style, in the middle of the
It's
Could
it's
imagine me,
completely
gagging
quiet.
and
It's just the
fist bump.
sounds of sloppy kissing filling the room.
it's respectful to let them have their post reconstitution.
Oh,
Can they do it away from us?
We've
Have
now
you-
seen each other naked.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
so
sure it's
Tyr
normal.
also takes off all his clothes.
Oh god.
And this is normal. This is completely
So
normal.
is this gonna be
Should we
like a
take our
royal
clothes
wedding
off?
where they
No. No, it's just
Oh.
I undo 2
consummate the marriage? They
Kelmer
start
does
I
fucking-
feel like that's the
cloak
one
tighter.
thing they don't do in front of everyone else. But it's
Damn.
they do everything else except for fucking. And you know what? It's normal. Anyway, so yeah, Saloon is here, who gets
Peter,
up and
the
you
horse
see
is here.
the horse is here as she so there's a little golf clap going around and good reconstitution. She waves her
Nice to see.
hands, clothes appear on her, and she just starts mingling around the party like she's been here the whole time. And after that happens, y'all are still all in a group together.
Quite a good reconstitution.
That was a lot of fun. Is that normal?
I heard last time that Kellenborg came back, they were crying a little bit.
I cry every time I come
When
back.
did I have to
Is
reconstitute?
anyone else concerned about that new mole on her back?
Look, I'm gonna. Hold on.
There isn't one.
Yeah, no, actually, I don't even look. I just
You're like,
wait. Oh, that's your thing. I feel silly now. I feel silly.
That was a
Y'all are
good one.
talking, I'm gonna go pee.
Didn't even have to put a fake
Kellenborg is still staring up the ceiling. Are they done? Are they done?
Yes, their tongues are out of each other's mouths and the tits are away.
They're just
Okay.
talking now.
Come on, you
Calm
can't
down.
handle a little canoodling?
I want to give
Listen,
them
everyone
privacy.
enters this world, a world, naked and screaming, and you know what? They come to the fucking hell was it called? The plane of where all the dead is.
Astral.
No,
Well, that could
it's
be.
the Figio plane.
It
The Figio plane, naked and screaming. You exit this world the same way you enter it.
That sounds awesome.
It's horrible.
I love being naked.
I've seen
and
so many dicks.
Sounds
I
like
don't
you,
want
doesn't
to
it?
see
I
them.
know, that's what I'm saying. I love being naked and I love screaming.
I feel very exposed and like someone will get me when I'm naked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the point.
Would you like
What do you mean? You let people just stab you?
No, no.
What do you mean by get you? I think. Oh. Oh my.
Sis, would you like a kiss on the head, darling? You seem
I don't see why that would.
I don't think you
Change-
see much though.
I see a lot.
Aren't you blind?
No.
Kellenborg
Wait,
just turns around and
heads or
walks away.
tails?
I love that Kellenborg
Yes.
just saw her eyes and just assumed she was blind.
He's been around for a bit too. He should know at this point.
Are you sure you can see the future?
Yes.
Got a tails.
553 years. 3 months. 2 days. 7 hours. 59 seconds, 58, 54.
And how long after that until I reconstitute? We can see
Actually,
each
I
other
think-
again.
I think you're an early bloomer, so I think it would be like 98 years.
Oh, okay.
So we won't be apart long.
I love this party game. Do me next.
8, 7.
I was like,
Is this?
Yeah, she goes,
She kills me next.
I don't want to say
Aww.
2 years,
Ooh.
3
Taking a nap in
days.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 days.
How about me? Do me.
Nap time sounds amazing right
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
She's getting overloaded with the voices, and she's like,
Everyone's asking
It,
questions.
like, you're not supposed to like look up this specific information so many times in a row where the voices in your head are just like
stop it.
Hecate
This
is
is why she
just
does
gonna
not
like
do parties.
put her hands on the side of your head and kiss your forehead. Did it work?
Did it work, DM?
yeah.
Yes, actually.
Cool. Well, I'm available for forehead kisses anytime.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. Actually, I write it. She writes it down. And you, Timora?
Hmm?
Are you available for forehead kisses at any time?
I'm more of a bush light type of gal.
Are you available for bush lights at any time?
Yeah.
Writes that down. Writes down Kellenborg, always busy.
Fair enough.
Not inaccurate.
Within a span of 30 seconds, you all get a sending stone.
I thought you said we weren't having sex.
Okay, fine.
Magic
I will
God
do the plot of the
speak.
campaign then.
Someone else is using their sending stone to
Yeah.
sell. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All of you over the span of 30 seconds get a sending stone from Tina. That very briefly says, "It is very important that you meet me in the courtyard in the next 10 minutes."
So, like, can I just look around and see if is he in the room?
Yeah, we can get a perception check.
And we
Tell
don't
them
know
we're
that we
immediately-
all got the message, right?
No.
Sweet.
Kellenborg immediately leaves for this courtyard.
Literally still in assistance.
No.
Or so I said within the time. I said in 10 minutes, not within 10.
Oh no, Kellenborg's still going.
Oh, you still just immediately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
It
wait.
smells like vomit in here.
They clean so fast. You can't tell me
What was your
smells like that.
perception? No.
Although I can expend a sorcery point to re-roll it.
I
Up
guess,
you.
can I also, as I'm leaving, do
Yep.
a little perception?
Let me just continue to test out my new dice that are so far not being good
Stop
to
it.
me.
Go to blossom? 17.
No. Okay. 17. He's not in here.
Yeah.
You see Saloon off like mingling with people, but Tyr is not here.
Okay. And she's like, okay, yeah, I'll just be early to the meeting with Kellenborg.
Who all immediately heads out to this meeting?
I probably.
I spend 9 minutes and 53 seconds going to go get a bush light.
And since I got left alone,
And then
I fuck around in this corner for a good 6 minutes before leaving.
Cool.
You jerk it in the corner.
Yeah,
You're just jorking it?
yeah, you're right.
Nice.
Who's gonna stab me?
No one.
Put too much hair oil in, damn it.
She do look oily.
Yeah, I just showered too. I'll wash it off tomorrow morning. I'm trying out new hair oils that Tim recommended, but I put in too much because I used 2 different ones.
Aren't you supposed to do that before the shower?
It says to do it after the shower.
Oh.
That makes sense because otherwise it would just get stripped out right away.
I mean, you
Well,
let it
you're
sit for
supposed
a
to
minute.
let it sit and then shower.
We are gonna set to do
so-
it after the shower.
The two of you leave immediately to go to the courtyard. This is.
And me.
Oh, and you're going as well.
Yes.
Okay, so the three of you right away leaving for the courtyard. This is a big fucking estate, so it still takes you a solid like 5 minutes to get there, just by like walking
Oh, I'm
to
gonna be
the
late.
actual courtyard.
You two are both gonna
Yeah,
be
you two
late.
are about to be late.
I'll be late by a minute. That sounds about right for me.
And you make your way into the courtyard, like the center of this estate. estate. There's a couple of like trees and things along that line, bushes, flowers, and things like that. But just like very intricate stonework in the center of this courtyard. What are the three of you do?
I was like, there are benches, right?
Yes.
She'll just go sit at one and be like, I guess I'll do a perception check.
Yeah, maybe a perception check.
Are there
14.
14?
are there flowers?
Yeah.
In the
Are
garden.
you gonna kill him as they had? As you
I thought about it.
Just like take a general overview
Yeah.
of the courtyard. Behind one of the trees, you see a foot sticking out, like laying on the ground, sticking out.
That's the sound of the horrors.
Yeah. The whispers are so loud again. She will stand up. Do I recognize the shoe?
Make me an insight check.
$15?
These are tear shoes.
I guess she'll start walking closer. You two with me.
I'll like wave off the song, like, you know what, go find Saloon.
You didn't give it to her yet.
I forgot to give it earlier.
She will go and look around the tree.
You look around the tree and see Tyr laying on the ground, stomach gutted,
Ooh.
knife fully in his heart, to the hilt.
Cool.
And he is lying motionlessly on the ground.
Son of a bitch.
That's rough, man.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anyone else in
I
the area
think
that should not be?
she'll like let
Yeah.
a few tears will go down her cheek probably. Are his eyes still open or closed?
I'm gonna say
What is that? Oh, I got a 19.
She will reach forward and close them.
okay. Close his eyes.
19 on perception check.
I'm gonna say the only thing you notice, other than the knife, is some sort of something's like crumpled and clutched in his hand.
I'll go ahead and reach, grab it, and like uncrumple it. I'm presuming there's writing on it.
There is.
What does it say?
Before you get a chance to read the writing on this note. Oh my god. Before you get a chance to read the writing on this note, everyone, including the people who are still at the party right now, you hear a voice in your heads. And as the two of you in the party
It's been a minute.
hear this voice in your heads, you see that everyone else at the party is hearing this as well. Hello, keepers of the High Tower. I am the Game Master, and welcome to the God Game. The rules are simple. Each day, a group of anonymous voters chooses a god. That god dies permanently. Each body will have a clue to my whereabouts, and the game ends when you find me. Your first clue resides on the first casualty, Tyr, your very own divine supreme, killed in his own courtyard. Good luck. You see Saloon in the party immediately turns and starts frantically rushing towards the courtyard as a lot of the gods start following behind. very brief moment that you two are, or you three are alone, each of you, I'm gonna let you do a thing. If there's a thing you want to do in this like brief moment of aloneness.
What does the note say?
Yeah, what does it say? I'll read it out loud verbally for them.
You open the note and verbally state out, as above, so below.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
As above, so below. I am where even gods fear to go.
I am where even gods fear to go. Okay.
The abyss.
That would be my guess. I mean, I fear that.
What do I have?
Alright.
You know what? I don't have anything I want to do.
Okay.
I presume we're not about to be attacked, so I won't do anything.
I guess I will. No, I won't summon my weapon. Actually, that would look bad.
It would.
Maybe,
That's why I'm
That
not
would look bad.
doing anything or preparing any spells.
I
Also, you're the goddess of
either
honesty.
cast Detect Magic
you
or
say
do an
shit.
Arcana to see if any sort of like magic is at play.
Absolutely. If you casted Detect Magic, I'd let you do like an Arcana check with advantage.
Could I roll religion on where even the gods fear to go? Just for any clues.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic, which would also tell me.
Do I get help from my homeboy Tellemore?
Oh yeah.
It tells
Yes.
me if there's any magic that's used in the area and what class of magic it was.
21.
I'm gonna say actually, no magic has been used. However, Tyr was
Touch my
killed.
toe.
It was
Oh,
cold.
sorry.
No, don't apologize.
They're healthier than that.
You rolled
21.
21.
Religion.
Here's the thing. Y'all are the gods. There's nowhere that you fear to go. I mean, before it would have probably been like the Abyssal One's home, but he's not here anymore, and so there's nothing there. So like truly, from a religious standpoint, there's nowhere that gods fear to go.
Would it be?
I'm gonna say also with this Detect Magic, gods are divine beings of magical energy born out of the weave of just like this magical essence of the universe. All of you have a magical presence about you. What is before you? This is a dead body. He's dead. He's not reconstituting. So someone in this courtyard physically killed Tyr, and he's not coming back. So the question that I think you're left with, how?
Can I roll like a nature on his body?
Yeah, go for it.
I guess maybe we should also look at the stagger to see if there's something on it.
Yeah. let's
Don't
look at
touch
the
it.
Well,
I'm gonna look at it really hard.
Oh my god, why am I rolling like shit? I'm gonna expend another sorcery point.
I
to-
was gonna ask if I could give you advantage just
Oh,
because I'm
yeah.
like helping
Yeah.
just stare at it really hard.
Can that one literally fell out of my hand? Can I reroll?
Sure.
Thank you. I was trying to jork it really well.
Jork.
And it- Oh, okay. 21.
21. I think you're looking at his body, and without the divine magic surrounding him, it just looks and feels very like mortal. And you're looking at this like a dagger in his chest, not touching it, but as you look at it, the very, very small part of the blade that you can see is like black metal. And on a 21, I think something about it is off. Definitely.
Something's up with that dagger, guys.
Yeah. I think you should poke it. Kill him more.
I think you should eat shit.
At this point, the courtyard fills with people.
Over here.
Saloon
Kill him more waves.
fully like screams, runs over, and just like gets on her hands and knees and just starts weeping. You see, she takes the dagger and fully like pulls it out of the chest and tosses it to the side, and it's just like my love, no, my love, no, why isn't he? He should be gone. Why isn't he reconstituting?
It's something to do with that dagger, I'm pretty sure. But we don't know.
And he can't die. We don't die.
He's dead.
Oh god.
I think I come up from behind Saloon
Oh me, oh my.
and I just wrap her in a hug from behind. I go, Saloon, we can't solve this problem by panicking and hyperventilating. I need you to take a deep breath with me. Okay.
Is the soul nearby?
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it and I just like jerk my head at Saloon so it'll go hug her.
This mortal walks up and it's just like, my lady, fully just dissipated into dust.
Oh,
as
that
as she
works.
just like waves her hand and like wastes this mortal away.
Nice.
I'll
Pick up
deal
the
with
dagger.
that later.
See, she like leans against the tree and just kind of like holds his hand.
Can I go take another look at the dagger now? Like, is there any other information I'd be able to figure out about it
Yeah.
now that it's out of the body?
I was just gonna go pick it up because it didn't do anything to Saloon when she ripped it out of his body. And only by the hilt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pick this blade up by the hilt. So what skill check would you want to use? What are you looking for in particular?
I would say like either maybe not an Arcana, another nature or like
History or
History might be a
history
good one.
or
Actually, I'll attempt a history
insight.
check on something after. she
I don't
goes.
have a very good history, but I have a good nature and a good
I can
Arcana.
help you with history.
How good's your history?
If you think either
plus
of
2,
those.
I got a
which
plus
is
I'd say either of them
funny
gives you
because of
some information.
yeah, but
I got a +1, which is kind of
Okay.
oh,
I
I'll
guess
try it.
I'm gonna
I'll
do an
help you with it.
Arcana just because I'm like I don't
Me
feel
and
like
Kelly are gonna do a history.
How did I know Kelly was gonna be his fucking
So
nickname?
let's do history check, Arcana check.
I'll
I
roll my eyes in
wanna-
the back of my head to consult the threads of fate.
I just want to review what the detect magic. Okay. Detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, so could I roll that Arcana with advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage, huh?
Yeah, 10. I rolled with advantage with help from Kelly and got a nat 1 and an 8. So, 10.
That's wrong.
Did I have anything for this?
19.
19. I don't think you get anything on a 10 history. On a 19 Arcana, a skill used to classify magic and magic items, cannot classify this. You are holding this dagger, and I mean,
Gonna have to go to your soul.
the hilt, like, you know,
This is a soul belt.
the hilt is regular, like just crafted of like silver, the actual blade itself, your arcana, your well-rounded knowledge of the magic of this world says that this shouldn't exist. You're looking at this and you're like, this is something that cannot be classified with a god,
The
knowledge
deity of magic.
The deity of
Like
magic
Mother Magic herself.
cannot identify what this is.
Can I?
It's something magical. It's like something that feels like it shouldn't exist.
Cool.
Would I be able to do a divine sense, which would be I would be able to sense celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet? Like any hidden people or fiends or undead around.
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna start wandering through the garden with this divine sense on me.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say like wander through the garden, like you don't see anything hidden.
I'll read out the clue for the group of gods.
All of these gods gathered around. You read this clue out loud. As above, so below. I am where you gods fear to go. And I think everyone breaks out just like harsh whispers with each other as what this means and what tears of death means is uncertain.
Can I roll an insight on these groups to see if some people look like they might know something?
Yeah.
Can I give you the help action?
I would love that, actually. Thank you.
Can I find if there's a god of smithing?
There's definitely one.
There's gotta be. I have the list of gods here, so yeah.
That's a 28. I got an 18 and 19 on that.
Damn.
You said 28?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Everybody here just looks terrified.
Okay.
They're all looking at something that shouldn't be able to happen.
Oh, losers, I've died before.
I'm gonna say
As mortal, but okay.
Joaquin, the true neutral goddess of trade, is the closest thing I can find. Blacksmithing.
Oh, it's in
Hey,
here.
you know anything about metals?
Say
Why,
hello.
yes, I do.
I guess then you want to help out with this investigation?
I suppose. What would you need me to look at?
And then I'll bring
This man's
this broad.
You bring Joaquin over to the knife.
Yeah. I brought in my regional expert.
19 on the die. She looks at this dagger. Well, obviously the handle is made of silver, but this metal is unlike anything I've seen before. It looks as though it's steel that has been corrupted in some way. Although how, I cannot tell.
I guess I'll insight that,
Yeah, of course.
just to be, you know, I trust most hosts, but I don't trust women.
Maybe I will see. Unless this goes well.
18.
18, she looks genuine.
Okay.
I guess seeing everyone is just being afraid. It's this is not gonna go well, but that's fine. Everybody, I know you're scared because we can't die. We're not supposed to, but we do now. So we just need to, as the mortals say, lock in. I need your help. We all need each other's help to figure out this first clue. We can't afford to be scared now.
like the notes.
I think actually give me a persuasion check. Take advantage.
Oh shit, I got a plus 10 to that too. I got 28.
I'm gonna say actually Agma, the god of knowledge.
Yeah, you like that guy.
I love that
We
guy.
know something.
He
Agma
knows. He be knowing shit.
walks forward, pushes up his nerd glasses.
Oh, totally.
Is she-
You know. if you came to my library, I could maybe be some help when it comes to legends and lore.
How often did the voice say there was gonna be deaths? Every
Every day.
Every day.
day?
Every day.
Okay, so we have some time.
So yes, that would be most helpful.
Of course.
Should we do maybe a buddy system? And I actually, maybe this is important information. We received a message from Tyr to meet him in the courtyard, but when we came out here, he was like this, and then all of you guys came out here.
Oh, I
So-
got that message too. Is that why you guys took off so quickly?
Yeah, did
Yeah.
anyone else get that message?
I got that.
No one else steps forward, but I think Saloon gets up off the ground and looks at all of you. He has to meet all of you.
Unless it wasn't him.
It sounded like Tyr.
Yes, but people can make themselves sound different. That would be.
Mine voice?
Imitates it's just his own voice and goes, yeah, of course, it's not that hard.
Has he
I
ever
didn't like
mentioned any of us to you?
What?
Has he ever mentioned any of us to you?
No.
I don't know that I knew him that well.
No, me
I've
neither.
been gone for
That's why I was
a long time.
shocked, because he has not really hung out with us. He's nice, of course. He was, of course, a nice man, but
I'm trying not to piss off the ringleader.
But that is exactly what I mean. Is it would be no trouble for a person who is more of a trickster. Yes, you, but not hopefully not you, because you got the sending stone. To make themselves sound like Tyr to send us a message. And that would mean maybe we're on the list.
Look, if I was behind these shenanigans, I would have faked my death again. So
I have to deal with enough death. I don't have any business dealing it.
Can you find his soul?
I can try. I'd probably have to stop back and look through paperwork, but I can try.
I'd like to point out that canonically, Lyra faked her own death once, and the gods believed it for a while.
Can't you just talk directly to the body?
Mortals do speak with dead all the time.
You know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'll try and cast Speak with Dead. I've got to look it up though.
Absolutely.
You have to kiss him on the mouth.
Let me kiss the corpse.
Yeah.
I think
It feels like it's
Saloon
kind of passing.
looks at all of you and says, if he wanted to talk to all of you, or even if it was someone else trying to lure all of you out here, that means you have to be important in some way. You are in charge of this. Please. I'm putting all of you
It's
on
just an
this
action cast.
case. You have my full support. You have anything I can give you to help. Please avenge my lover's death.
Insight.
Kind of oh no.
I was gonna.
You never can trust the love interest, but yeah.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 23.
23.
Hold on, I think.
These dice are cool, but they roll like
My insight is a 22, so about the same.
No.
She seems genuine.
Okay.
23. She seems genuine.
Kellenborg's gonna probably believe it right off the bat.
Yeah, I think she looks around at this just crowd of gods here and is like, be helpful or fuck off. And you see most people, including Agma, who does just go if you all need my services, you can come to my library and I can help you.
We will be there. I'm hoping to go there shortly after we talk a little bit.
Yes.
And heads off as I'd say pretty much the courtyard clears out except for the five of you, Saloon, and the body.
Yeah, I'll turn to the remaining group and be like, we only get 5 questions. So let's pick one speaker.
I think it should be you.
Fuck.
Unless
What
you
do we
not
wanna
want
ask?
it to be you.
No, I'll do it. What do we want to ask him?
We probably should ask him if he saw his killer.
Okay, so did you see the killer?
What did
You
dying...
could ask who was the killer,
Yeah, who was the
Oh.
killer?
and that can
That can
just do two
allow
questions in
two
one.
questions in
Yeah.
Who
one.
was
Yeah.
the killer? What did the blade feel like when it stabbed you?
Why
Has-
did you contact, or why did you want to meet us?
Yeah, why'd you
Why
want to
did
meet
you wanna
us?
meet us?
Has anything weird happened lately?
Has anything weird happened lately?
Are you dead?
I feel like they're discussing.
How
and I just
about
lean over to
the
someone and I'm
riddle?
like,
The last question's about the
sure you wanna
riddle,
be on this
if he
one?
knows what it means.
That would be probably pretty good.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. We'll tell him you said hello.
I don't think she can handle the
I am
reanimation
on
of her
the
husband's
table.
corpse.
There's a blanket for you that might be nice, a comfort. I know mortals love warmth when they are sad.
That would be nice. I should find that mortal.
Yeah. You did
I
smack
think
her
I-
right out of existence.
That
a little
was
bit.
one of your most devoted followers when she, just when
think
she
before
died. I
she
was like, oh, this would be
leaves-
great because Saloon is reconstituting. It's
But
perfect
it's okay.
timing.
It is a bad time, and that's. That.
I
I'm gonna
think
be
before-
quiet.
I think before she leaves, I create an illusion necklace and put it around her neck that has a little, like, it's creating the illusion of his scent for, like, a calming effect.
Aww.
And as long as she doesn't touch it, it'll stay there.
She just looks at you and just says, "Thank you."
Don't tell anyone I did that.
Of course not. And she walks inside as well.
Stares pointedly at everyone else.
Looks up in the sky.
I
knew
don't
I
talk
wouldn't
to
like
many
him.
people, so you're good.
Alright, you want to talk to this guy if he can be talked to?
Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and cast Speak with Dead.
Okay. Tyr's body like shoots up into sort of like a sitting position, very like faintly looking off in the distance. What do you ask?
Hello, Tyr. Who killed you?
How do I want to answer this?
We have been talking about this question
No,
for
that was
5 minutes.
He says that.
He does just burp at you.
That's what a bizzle sounds like.
Saloon.
No, it's just the gases that escape a body when it dies.
I think without breaking this like stare,
1,000-yard stare.
1,000-yard stare, I'm property of the Six.
I'm property of the Six.
Yeah.
Why did you want us to meet you out here?
I'm property of the Six.
Oh god.
Can I roll a history on what the Sixth plane of existence is in the Culver's? Or what the
What's-
Six could mean?
Yeah.
Could I do it?
I'll
Yeah,
give
I
you
guess
a
I'm
help
gonna.
action.
I'm trying to help with this too.
I'm not
Oh,
saying
God.
another
Or should we roll
question
separately
until y'all do
and
this shit.
do
I'm just
help
gonna roll
actions
separately.
for
I can
Hold on,
give
let me
someone the
see.
help action.
that?
I will give you a help action because my
Okay.
history is shit.
I'll give a help action to someone.
What did the note say?
17?
18.
18.
Damn!
Neither of y'all know that.
History of the Sixth.
Okay, guys, I'm pretty well. Who are the Six?
I'm property of the Six.
Can you say anything beyond I'm property of the Six?
No.
That's a fucking lie!
No, it says I am property of the Six.
Warded against this option.
Where do we find the Six?
Eyes burst in blue flame is going to go through your throat.
Oh boy!
What do I gotta roll?
This is an attack roll.
Just.
What's your armor class?
Shit. It's not high.
What was a 15?
It's 13.
Oh!
Higher than mine.
God, with a 13 armor class, what will it do? So deals 4 points of slashing, but because this isn't a god anymore, mortal damage, it's immediately forced to 1.
Okay, what type of damage? Oh,
you
slashing?
Take 1 slashing.
Okay, that's not bad.
As this like body just like immediately grabs your throat and just like sinks his nails in.
I summon a giant fucking axe and attack it.
Absolutely, you can.
Don't hit me!
No, I have an axe. It attacks one person. Dude.
It's a big fucking axe.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Don't even bother rolling damage.
You know.
Yeah. I think it like happens as soon as the eyes glow blue. She's like, an axe way too big for her, and she just goes.
Immediately, like through the head down to the neck, kind of thing. And,
Sorry,
like,
dear.
Yeah.
Desecrated his body. Don't want someone to see it.
Oh my god. Sorry. I didn't like
Great,
that.
look what you've done. Now I'm gonna have to create an illusion so Saloon doesn't bawl her eyes out at the funeral.
Wait, let's just find a really big sheet and wrap his body up. Come on, guys, we'll find a sheet. We can make a shroud.
I can't even stay mad either.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I can weave one.
How fast?
I sit in my room all day with a spindle. How fast do you think?
Well, get to it then. Damn.
She weaves. Actually, her axe has like, it's not the full wheel spindle, but it is like a spindle on the end of it.
On the end of it.
She has a drop spindle.
She has a drop spindle, and yeah, she.
Can I check that the magic that was like making the body alive is like gone?
You know what? Yeah, I don't even think you really need to like roll an Arcana. Like spells over, everything is gone.
Kellamore is visibly pissed. He has a big thing against undead.
Property of the 6.
Probably because it gives you more paperwork.
What else could I roll? To
Partially,
get,
yeah. Even in
would
life, he
you
was
think
against
so?
it before he
work at
died.
all?
And
To
then
figure out
got
any other
a god.
clues from history or something, or whatever I might draw from where I'm property of the 6.
Listen, his ex was at the party.
What did the note say?
Note say what? Oh, as above, so below.
I am where
23
God's
gods.
here to go.
Yes.
I got the first part, not the.
Dude, it was so
No,
fast.
25. Sorry, I have a +9, not a.
25 insight. You sit back on this bench. Properties. What is the 6? And I'm gonna say very, very similar to our last campaign. Your mind simply meets a wall as you're like looking through the spindles of fate, trying to discover what and who are the 6. There's just a wall of like you want to know, but the fates don't want to know.
Oh. This is something that not even the voices can tell me. Something is blocking even I
We're in danger.
from knowing what the 6 is.
That's not great.
This is interesting.
Oh,
I don't
we're
like that.
Fucked.
I think
I
I want to tear this wall down.
have experience with tearing down walls.
Do you,
Is there a
why are you
way
looking at?
for
Do I
me
need
to
help
try
to tear
to
it down?
find out if we are like
Don't you like to do that?
being
Well,
kept here?
yeah. But like,
How so?
Like,
Like,
I'm feeling riled, and I feel like you are often riled.
it's
presumably,
usually my state of being. Yes.
we could probably get
The
to
one
other
time I get
places
a
on this plane.
Yeah.
I
What can
assume.
I say to convince you to come look
in
for the
the
report on
celestial
Tyr's death?
plane, you are a lot more
What are you
like
done with?
With any luck,
physically
We might
find
want
a
to,
chance.
where you can move a lot
visit the
faster
one person
from
not
place
at
to
this
place,
party.
but you are like physically traveling on the material
That's what
plane.
I was
You
thinking
can
about.
just go anywhere, wherever.
I miss him.
Yeah, so
My
like,
homeboy.
that's the whole reason I had this whole
I
fucking
want to
job
try to
in the
find out
first place.
if there's some sort of
Kill
like
me, you know, when I was still
magical
mortal.
thing
Killed
that
my
is
ass.
keeping
Kept me in a
us
sword.
trapped in like
Get good.
Oh, I kicked his ass back. That's why I
Like an
became a god
arena?
of the dead.
type of like
Still,
think
that's
like
the reason I have to
Hunger
put up with this
Games,
shit.
fucking shield? Like, is there
Yes.
something keeping us on this plane in this space?
Well, tell you what, you don't even need to
Literally, he kinda
roll
is.
for this, because obviously, like, as a god, you can go down.
I'll send
to
you the
lore
Kalimdor
plane
wiki, don't you test me.
whenever
Yeah.
you want to, and you sort of like let your physical form loose a little bit
Me
to
too.
like move
But
to
the
the
look
material
all the way
plane,
off
and
is
it
too
fully
cold.
lets like you
So
are
we're-
not trapped now.
Oh, so they can just find us anywhere.
Theoretically, yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
So if I just start doing psychic damage to you, do you think the wall will come down?
Well, actually, I do not take psychic damage. So,
Probably for the best with how much your eyes roll back in your head.
yes, I think so too.
Anyway, tomorrow,
Please look
should we
psychic
go
damage
look at
every time we did
reports?
that.
Let's go look
Yeah.
at some paperwork. And
Let's
then the
see
two of
over.
us, maybe we'll also go see Syrup.
Who?
Wow. Sirik,
Yeah.
my buddy. Let's go see
Yeah.
Sirik.
I don't think you should come.
I don't think you should
As
come
the
either.
person who is the second least trustworthy on this rock.
Would you like to come to the library with me?
I'll come too.
I would just like to point out that Sirik's.
I don't want you around my paper.
I mean,
Yes.
I think he has a you two. He likes your.
Moxie.
We all do.
We do.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice.
Um,
It's quite nice.
It's quite nice.
I'm just saying that Sirik and I have a nice little bond, and sometimes it's pretty easy to read him.
Yeah.
I would be able to tell pretty
Tell the other
quickly
girls.
if he was fucking with
This is girls' night out plus Kellen War.
Do you guys know
And
that?
Killenbor is stressed.
Do you guys know that one TikToker? How he's just like, I'm learning about girls' night. I'm learning about brunch with the girls.
This is Kellen
This
War.
is literally more with the girls.
So it sounds like we have a Kellenvor soul paperwork trip and a
Also
visiting
Syrup.
library.
Yeah.
And also what?
After we sort through paperwork and try and find the report on Tyr's death, we're gonna also visit Sirik.
Okay, cool. And
You're
then,
going to visit
and
Sierra?
then where is Laria going?
So I want to go with Sirik's group because I can read him really well.
I don't like you around my paperwork.
Can I do a
As
general
concept.
insight to
Do you want me to stand outside your man?
just to see how well
I don't want you
Istis
to leave
thinks
my
that
line
would
of sight.
go
I'm
of
too scared.
Sirik and Lara just in
Oh,
a
it's
room
probably
together?
ridiculous.
How
Yeah.
how well that might give us actual information or not?
It's
Yeah.
just reading the
Or
line
just as
first.
a
And we'll see which group you go with.
Is this telling me where to go?
That is
No,
a
you're gonna be a
good
bitch at this one location.
I think like you're kind of like, well, on one hand they'll probably like shoot the shit to an extreme amount. On the other hand, might make them more pliable, like 50-50, give and take. You know, not really sure what way it's gonna go.
Could I do another insight to see if sending Timora would be more advantageous to us? Like we might get more done, depending on their relationship with each other.
Sure.
Give him some sugar.
Okay, that is going to be a 27.
I'm
You think
gonna get roped into it.
you think Timora would be a good choice to go talk to Sirik?
Timora's gonna get roped into a three-way.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
a
no.
threat.
Three-way and Kellenvor gets to watch.
Kellenborg
Yeah.
sits in the cup chair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've sat back and I've thought back to it through history and fate and whatever. Timora would be a really good person to send, I think.
Well, I'm not saying no to that. She's got the right assets.
Yeah, because she has a lot of really good talents, and she's good at talking to people. I agree.
So
But-
me and Timora go see Sirik.
We'll bring our muscle with us with
Kellenborg?
Kellenvor.
Alright.
The visibly looks like
Yeah,
hasn't
are
slept in a month.
Calumber, are you okay with that? He did kill you. If you want,
I
I
managed
guess I
to deal with
should
my
say I
ex-girlfriend today. I can deal with my murderer.
Oh, I forgot about Mr. being
you
here.
were.
Should have used
Oh.
that to my advantage.
Midnight.
There.
Okay. So
Yes,
the
that was
two
a
of you are
weird
going to the
stare.
library. Three of you are you going to Kellenvor
Death,
first?
death paperwork first, and then to
Okay.
Sirik.
Cool.
I
Let's
guess.
do death paperwork
Okay.
first. The
Where
three
do
of
you want me, Kellenborg?
Uh, we'll walk into like my office, and I presume I see my underlings just like going at it.
Oh yeah,
You bring me into
I would
the
say they have over the
I'm
course
keeping
of
my
the
eyes on you
night
the whole time.
they have sorted through one of the stacks going up to the ceiling, which is like a decent amount. Not
They're
that
tall
big
ceilings.
Of a chunk. It's tall ceilings, yeah, but
Yeah.
not that big of a chunk.
There's still,
compared
like,
to how
6
much
more.
is in here. Yeah. Oh, there's like 50 more.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And I think that servant from before is like, my Lord Kelivor, we've been working non-stop through the night so far. Would you require anything more of us?
Just one thing, if you guys know it. What reports all came in after I left?
Well, we could go check the new intake bin then a little bit.
Intake bin. When was the last time the intake bin emptied?
When we
When you brought the
gave
2000?
you the 2000 about
Okay.
6 hours.
Okay, we're gonna go to the intake bin. Okay. I'll go like, Tyr's dead, I need that report.
What? What?
Oh yeah, he gone.
Also, every other god is on the chopping block till we find who did it.
It's so exciting, isn't it? We haven't had this much fun in
Uh,
ages.
As you open the intake bin, you are hit with like easily another 1,000 like intakes.
Kellenborg takes out the paper bag and starts doing breathing exercises again.
What? It's not like you gotta keep them organized.
I want y'all, everyone here, give me investigations as y'all search through paperwork.
With
for
any
Tyr's
luck,
soul.
with any luck, we'll find it fast.
Suppose I should
Do I have a spell for this? I don't think so.
Do you want a drink of the gods? Gus, do you want a drink of the gods?
No, thank
Is that
you.
a natty?
That's a natty.
Oh.
I also got a nat 20.
You also got. I got an 11. How did you both get nat 20s?
Yes.
Two nat 20s, holy fuck.
You know.
All this to find nothing.
With,
Yeah.
No, what? You know with full certainty, Tyr isn't here. Nat 20, you systematically look through all of the intakes,
Hey,
and on a
Amanda,
natural 20,
Could you warm
I'm gonna
up my
say
dinner
this.
for me?
Tyr is no longer.
It's on the top shelf.
Choose your fighter.
They're both bush. Classic or camo?
It needs
Top
like
shelf.
2.5 minutes on microwave.
You know with full certainty, Tyr is no longer divinely here. That divine energy was gone. Tyr is his body didn't like disappear to reconstitute. He's physically gone as well. There's no soul here. Like, and I think on 2 nat 20s, y'all are looking through this, realizing he's not here, and it's like Tyr is like gone. There is like
This is Oblivion.
Yeah, this is like Oblivion. This isn't even like sent to the Weave. This isn't sent to the Abyssal Plane. This is like Oblivion. Tyr no longer exists.
Kellenborg is so fucking
fuck
mad
you.
right now. He's so mad.
And again, I feel like this
Lord of
goes
the
against,
Dead, like the white takes over his
Yeah.
face. He's
Like,
pissed off.
This goes against everything. Every single fucking rule.
Goes
of
against the
God's
laws.
life. It goes against every law of death. He is gone.
I think Kellenborg's old death mask fully manifests over his face. I have a picture of it tucked away somewhere.
Oh my lord. Oh.
Is this eyes roll back? Tucks it behind you.
One
Wait,
of
how
the
hot is it
servants
with
in the
that mask?
back is
You
just
can't
like,
see anything with the death
back in the
mask.
saddle again.
You can't see his
Real
face with the death.
swooning
Yeah.
fate.
Culturally, when a culture uses a death mask, like it's supposed to portray their face, but like it's not their actual face, guys.
Yeah.
Your 20
Wow, how
followers
hot
each
you
put
are.
$1 in the horny jar.
That's what it's talking the horny jar.
And it is brimming.
Every
Like
time you
that's
put them in.
that's what it was in a game, a low poly game back in the day.
Whose mask is this?
This is Kellenborg. When there was a D&D like video game way back in the day, I forget the name of the game, but like he did appear before the players at one point. That was what he was dressed as. Usually you cannot see a lick of skin on Kellenborg. The fact that you guys
I'll
get
lick his
full,
skin.
I bet you would. This is why we need a horny jar, Amanda.
I'm sorry.
Me, Amanda, horny all the time.
I feel like I've caused this.
What?
You may have started it, but I'm on the train. This is fantastic.
No, but he's pissed off. The white splotches on his face are supposed to be like, the more he is more emotional about something, the more it takes over his face and manifests.
I love
Nice.
that.
That's what the white
fantastic.
splotches are. So the fact that he's always, at this point, for the past few years, been on the
He's
edge of a
always
mental
half-
breakdown, always at least half covered. If he was like doing okay mentally, it wouldn't show at all.
Okay.
We head to the office next, but I don't know if you're cutting into.
Yeah, I'll say we'll go
2,
to
1.
Oh, that's me.
But yeah, y'all like head to the Low Tower.
That was so
The
helpful.
name of his club. To our Ogma library group.
Yes.
I'll hand it over.
You go to
Thank you.
Ogma's library, which I think does just look like a giant fucking cathedral ass like library, this has all of the lore of the multiverse recorded in books and cataloged. You see books
That
like
is so
flying
sexy.
around.
It
You see
is
books
actually.
like flying
Yeah.
around. You see, I'm gonna tell you that you
little
see
bit.
Ogma
Yeah.
like floating in the center of this like cathedral of knowledge, just like waving his hands around, sorting his fucking books.
Okay,
and
show
everything.
off. Okay, show off.
Mr.
Also, how do
Ogma?
I do that with my
Ah,
reports?
hello.
Real quick, just so that Amanda knows and you know, and I don't forget it. Using my lunar embodiment, lunar sorcerer thingy, in the new moon, full moon phase, which gives me and all of my allies advantage on investigation and perception checks.
Where was that earlier?
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
I forgot about it. That's why I decided to say it now.
Fair.
Oh yeah, did y'all take the dagger with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would guess.
I don't.
How can I?
You're walking around, but it's like outstretched. You're just like walking around like this.
It's like full of blood still.
This was in his heart. Joaquin said that this steel is very atypical. Looks like it's been corrupted in some way. Be very careful with the metal.
He takes it.
Do you know?
I know what this is.
What?
I suppose.
Uh.
Mouthful. What is it? Although I suppose I don't know what it is anymore.
Do you also? Do you feel the wall? Do you know what I am talking about? Do you know what the 6 is?
One thing at a time.
Okay.
First, the knife. I knew what this was. I lost that knowledge in a game.
Oh.
A game with whom?
Sirik.
Oh, fucking course.
It's always fucking Sirik.
I am bound to say nothing more than that.
Okay, so that is different than from what I've experienced. Do you know what the 6 is? When we tried to question Tyr, cast Speak with Dead, he just kept saying, I am property of the 6, and when we tried to ask where is the 6 or who is the 6, his body glowed blue and attacked Kellenvor. I tried to think of it and go through the threads of fate, and I found a wall that I should be able to get through, but I didn't.
You see, he closes his eyes and starts like waving his hands. You see hundreds of books begin flying off of the shelves, floating around him, and one by one, they buzz.
Oh god.
One by one, these books open, flip through extremely quickly as though he's reading it, close, and go back to them shelves.
This is my dream.
Like literally hundreds of books all at once for a solid 30
I need to learn how
seconds.
to do that IRL.
Before he
literally.
reaches out and one of the books flies to him, grabs it, and the rest fly back to their shelves. You set the 6.
Yes.
I am sure both of you are aware that there were other pantheons of gods before us.
Yes.
Bloodhawk, Birad. The 6 came from the Everon pantheon. 6 gods turned foul, dark. You see he sort of like waves his hand over this book, and you see 6 sort of like circular emblems like come out of the book. He grabs one of them and sets it on the table, and you see a symbol of 5 sharpened bones. The Devourer pulls another one, sets it on the table. It is a winged worm with a woman's upper body. The Fury pulls a third one. A dragon shard stone in the shape of a fang. The Keeper. 5 blood-spattered tools on the 5th, or the 4th. The Mockery. 4 cross-runed inscribed bones. The Traveler. And then Obsidian
And
Tower.
Hunting. I'm sorry, it was 5 rune inscribed bones.
5 rune inscribed bones, the Traveler, and an obsidian tower, the Shadow.
So it was Everon?
Yes, the Eberron pantheon. So you have before you
The Shadow.
the symbols of the Devourer, the Fury, the Keeper, the Mockery, the Traveler, and the Shadow.
So,
They used to have names, but those names don't matter anymore, just the titles they took.
so they have somehow devised a way to presumably kill Tyr and us.
It's possible.
Are they trying to come back?
Well, were they ever gone?
Yeah.
The 6 tried to overthrow the Divine Supreme of their time, but successfully killing him. He has never reconstituted since then, but it was actually Tyr and Saloon that took them down. They're the only gods that ever crossed over from the Everon pantheon to the pantheon of the Forgotten Realms.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes, I would say so.
I wondered if there was some bad blood, you could say, maybe between these 6 and Tyr and Saloon, since they were the only ones that were able to cross over into this pantheon and eventually became Divine Supreme here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Saloon was their next target.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Would you be able to message Saloon? Maybe tell her to surround herself with the people she trusts most.
Of course I could.
Are other, I guess, friends? Yes, friends. Are going over, well, first of all to go through paperwork, but also to Cyric. But I think we might also need to go see Cyric to ask him about the knowledge he took from you.
I'm gonna cast the message spell and send a message to one of these folks about
Cool.
Cyric.
Wait,
Cyric.
Cyric.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Absolutely, yeah.
The Devourer,
But I mean,
the
what
Fury,
do you just
the
say
Devourer,
what
the Fury,
Cyric
the
apparently
Keeper,
has?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Mockery,
probably say
the
like,
Traveler, the Shadow.
I want to say it 5 items. What's this guy's name again? the
You
library.
didn't say
the
five
Agma.
emblems.
Agma.
Someone said 5 emblems at one point. I'm like, but it's about
No.
the 6.
Or
5
6
sharpened
emblems.
bones,
Yeah.
5 splattered. And you're just
A lot
5
of the
things.
numbers on the emblems are 5.
Okay, so
I'll probably sending Stone or message because she seems to know what's going on.
Timora, you
The
get a
mockery,
message that
the
apparently
traveler in the shadow.
Sirik won the knowledge of the dagger and like the metal in a game with Agma,
The
so
traveler in the
Agma
shadow.
can no longer say
Yep.
what it is.
Okay. Good to know.
I guess Istis is just gonna be walking to the fucking bar gambling den
Yeah,
with the dagger.
I'm
Cool.
also going, but figured I should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. And you didn't tell Istis. I mean, obviously you can say you did, but I think it's funnier if you just didn't tell Istis that you messaged them. So she's like, gambling den time.
I think you like, because here's the thing, like y'all did a thing and then went to Sirik's place, and then the two of you did a thing and went to Sirik's place. I'd say all of you do generally get there like at the same time. If that sounds
Fantastic.
fair. But you make your way to the Low Tower, Sirik's little club in the pediment.
Kellenvor is still full death mask right now. He's gonna
Yeah.
be pissed about this for a hot minute, and seeing Sirik is not helping it, so he's gonna stay silent in the back.
You all walk into the Low Tower, and you see that while there are no gods here, and actually I will say, as you're traveling along the pediment, it seems like the message to the gods was limited to the ones on the summit. No one else down here seems to know what's going on. And so shit is going as
Yeah,
usual.
yeah. No, she has it in her.
No,
pouch.
she's walking around like.
Yeah, still amazing.
Yeah.
You know that
She-
guard that got
she
the
has it in her
fucking
pocket,
bottle
sis.
treatment? Get that.
Hey, beautiful bitch. Haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, I think like all of you like walk in and you see sort of just like lounging in a chair in this like a booth in the side of the room, just by himself, like drinking, watching the events going on. And approaching, he looks at you, Liera, and is just like, man, it has been a while.
I know. Oh, God, I've missed you. That party? Atrocious without you. Truly.
Yeah, no one in hell is like all that shit.
No one really even laughed at my joke.
I don't get your sense of humor.
I know. You would have laughed. I made half of the party's beer inedible.
Ugh.
That was you.
What? No.
Yeah, no, that wasn't her.
Okay.
You're lying to the goddess of honesty?
Kellenborg.
I didn't say that out loud. I'm standing in the back.
Oh no, he's still like, he looks.
He still eyes you up.
Never thought I see you in my club.
I know, I didn't give him much of a choice. Ugh.
Whatever.
So, we have a little
You look
sitch.
away, he's still dead staring at you.
We have a little sitch.
Do
Okay.
you
Tell
have
me-
a, I know you have a private room. Can we all live there?
Mm-hmm.
Private room. Well, that has to be serious.
Sure
Yeah.
is, I'm afraid.
Can't
I know.
can't
I
four
know you're
ladies.
excited for those drinks off me, but
Can't 4 ladies
Ooh.
and one of your enemies just ask to see you in a private room for fun reasons?
I'm sorry, Kelly. I can't promise fun.
Kelly.
Sorry, not Kelly. Wait, yeah.
Cyrus.
Siri. Yeah, it'd be Siri. Sorry.
Siri.
Kelly.
Yeah, you're right.
Rick.
Tell you what, for you, let's go to the private.
Ricky.
Thanks.
And he gets up and brings all of you to his private office, slamming his bottle and stabbing the guard as he like walks in.
Oh my.
Gotta show him what's
Kellenvor will heal the guard as he passes by. He feels bad about it.
You're just making it worse, man.
Lyra doesn't even flinch because this is so normal.
Yeah, you gotta stab the guard as you walk in your office.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like, I'd say a surprisingly neat looking office for such a like chaotically strange man. And he sort of like sits down in the swivel chair behind his desk, puts like 2 feet up and leans back, cracks open another beer. How can I help all of you?
So Siri, did you happen to get that fun little message about all of us being on death row?
Yeah, I heard. Good riddance.
It is very exciting. So much fun. I haven't had this kind of fun in ages. But real possibility of death aside, someone might have already started that path.
Yeah, Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
Sent it in the message.
Mm-hmm. And right before he died, he kind of like asked us to meet him, which was weird. And now Saloon thinks that we're the only ones that can find his killer. Don't look at me. She was being weird. You do crazy shit when your lover dies, I guess.
Suppose so.
I was told by Okma that you won a bit of knowledge from him in the game.
What are you going to be more specific than that? That guy loves playing dice.
I
about
pull
that
out the
fucking
dagger. I pull out the dagger.
Oh. Well, now that is interesting.
Yeah, it was used to kill Tyr, so if you want to like speak up, now would be the time.
Pretty please with the cherry on top, as the mortals say.
I feel no sadness nor no need to solve the death of a shitty man.
No one's asking you to solve it.
And also, I would like to point out, you got the message too. So you are also on the chopping block. And
There's
his,
some things in this world that just don't know where it lies. Is one of them. Looking specifically at Timora.
Could you say that again?
As in, like, you didn't hear me, or...
As I didn't hear you.
I
Oh,
physically
yeah,
didn't
okay.
hear much either.
And he said there are a lot of things that are constant in this world, don't go away, and lies is one of them.
Lies. Okay. That's what you're saying.
I'm not going away anytime soon.
well, the permanent decimation of Tyr's soul would say otherwise.
Well, that's Tyr.
As
I
fun
still
as that
don't
is,
understand.
God of, what is he the god of?
Justice?
just think of how
Or
few.
Justice, yeah.
So
Just
is
think
that
of-
going away?
That's about the mortals.
Siri, have
Yeah.
we considered though how boring it would be if we had like only 10 gods to mess with? You'd hardly have anyone to play dice with.
I don't give up my information for free, not even for you, so...
No.
Yeah, I want some knowledge of the game of dice. What are you willing to give me for it?
Well, we have a glizzy guzzling master.
Don't call me that.
Are you interested in fate at all?
Suppose
In
so.
understanding and knowing fate? You seem like someone who likes knowledge quite a bit.
Yes, but fate is truth.
And truth you can use against people, isn't that right?
It's so much fun to hide it.
I can let you see the truth, some strings of fate
I'm sorry.
from my own personal spindle.
Say hey Siri.
I never let anyone else
Do it.
touch it.
Say it.
You're telling me you're gonna give me access to your spindle.
A one-time deal to see whatever you would like.
I'm gonna have to do so much.
Let the voices speak to you as they speak to me.
That sounds like a barrel of fun.
I
Is
guess
it make me persuasion with
the
disadvantage?
Can
disadvantage.
I give a help action?
Yeah, you can make this an easy roll.
Persuasion.
And here I thought me buttering him up was helping.
Tamora hasn't
We're
given
gonna
him
get like a
sugar.
private
24.
24.
Same.
Tell you what. That and one of y'all has to entertain my guests tonight.
Ooh. Do we have any special guests here tonight?
What kind? What kind of entertainment are we talking about?
You're not talking about the naked kind, right?
No.
Aw, damn it.
I was gonna do the
I
naked
had such
time.
a fun body picked out.
Let's just say of some of the more interesting folk that have followed me in their lifetime, I have one that puts up a heck of a fight, and I got a fighting ring just for them.
Do
Tell you
know?
what, I want you to do it.
Ugh.
What do you
Yeah.
say, Kelly?
I take your job one time, and suddenly you decide I have to fight? Fuck it, sure.
Sorry. I thought you were more
I know you had a
unpredictable
fun bone
than
in
this.
you.
So boring.
If I
believe
win,
the models will say, yes, he really does. That's what she said.
if I win, we get this info.
Yep.
However,
How about you just have the
I get the remains of the God's Bane. It's non-functional, I just don't want you to have it.
Now that I can't just give up. And you're desperate, so I would say I have the heading in this.
You guys gotta start convincing me that I need to give it up, because I'm not gonna.
Kellenor, I know this is something you would like quite a bit, and it's very important to you, but is it more important than God's permanently dying?
It's called God's Bane. It can do probably the same thing.
You said it's non-functional. This,
Well, I broke it when I broke out of it,
the
but
six,
things can be reforged.
the 6 we know are functional, Kellenor. Need I say more?
Yes.
I love side quests.
I don't understand why I do.
I don't understand why you don't understand.
Okay. What can I do to convince you other than the immediate death that is facing us all into oblivion? No reconstitution. Literally, our divine keeper, whatever his name is permanently dead. Tyr. No, divine.
The Divine Supreme.
The divine supreme is dead. You can get the God's Bane back
That is a bit of a predicament.
at a later date, and I vow I will help you.
Yeah, you know I always play you in the card.
And I'm a goddess of fate. I'm on your side for reading the cards.
And you're a goddess of fate, you don't dictate it.
But they still speak to me. Sometimes there's a reason I give prophecy, because fate has different branches, such as a card game.
You swear on your essence
On my essence, I am a goddess of honesty.
that you will help me.
I will help you.
Alright, I'll fight.
I smile at Cyric.
Alright. Sticks out his hand, immediately writhed into the flame. A deal you can't go back from.
Okay, my hand will radiant energy, and I'll.
You feel a magical essence sort of bind the two of you in this deal. And you know, or I suppose, I think immediately right now you understand how Agma felt as you realize he probably made this same deal and can now no longer talk. He can't go back on it. And you never specified any restrictions to how much he could use your leave.
I did say one-time deal.
She
Actually.
did. She did.
I think
She did.
I
The-
fully did say
here's
one-time
the
deal.
thing. I think one-time deal to me meant like, as in like I'm making this offer one time.
No, I meant it was a once. You can use it once.
A genie
And
with
then
one
there's
wish.
actually.
I'm gonna say, man, you had to be more specific.
That's
than
true.
that.
That is that's the
very-
nature of
This
contracts.
This is genie contract shit. You said one-time deal, and he said yes, I'll take that deal. Specifying. I think if you wanted to make it more specific, what I do. So he shakes your hand, says, "You'll find the fight pit in the center." I got fate to go look at, and disappears.
Aww.
Oh, that birth is kind of
I was
meaningless
having
now.
fun
He's about to get
chatting.
overwhelmed with the voices, actually.
I really hope that he loses his marbles more from the voices.
He will.
Not while he still has power over shit, guys.
God, I hope I get the vote.
Hope you get to what?
I hope I get to vote.
Dude, we
Didn't
brought.
the thing say that the different gods vote on who?
No,
the
it was-
mortals.
It was
Choosing mortals.
anonymous voters, it said.
Uh,
It didn't
Yeah.
specify who.
There was.
Who were the voters?
Yeah, there's no specification of who the voters are. So y'all are
I love
alone
how
in
we
Siric's
brought
office.
Timora and then she didn't even get to try to
Perception check. Is the God's Bane in there?
Give me a perception check.
I didn't do it.
You get advantage.
Oh, sweet. It's a 22.
In a case behind his desk, up on the wall, are the like shattered pieces of the God's Bane in like a locked case.
He's got the fucking He's got the shattered pieces. Of course he's gonna try and reforge it. God damn it.
Should we break into it?
I mean,
No, because then
It
he'll go
kinda
back on the
looks like
fucking
he's just-
deal.
keeping it for display.
There was.
He could keep the hilt for display and not all the shattered pieces.
The
I
shattered
mean-
pieces make it
I
look
mean,
cool though.
this
I
is
didn't-
outside the deal. He just genied me, so I'm fine with smashing his office to bits.
I didn't make any
Hey
deals.
now, I like this office.
I don't care.
I mean, if you guys want to snatch it while I'm fighting, by all means.
I'm not stealing from him.
I am.
Nice. I'll
Oh,
leave
right
the
now?
room.
Yeah,
I'll leave the fucking room and head towards the pit while this is happening.
you leave the room.
Plausible deniability. My death mask is still on. I'm so mad.
I want to say I also leave the room for plausible deniability. I won't stop you, but I'm not helping.
I don't even know what
I don't know what to do actually.
I actually don't even.
It just doesn't steal shit ever.
Just really
You
appreciate
stand there
those things.
not knowing how to destroy this man's office.
Yeah,
But-
fuck it up. Go piss on his
What?
desk.
I'm gonna.
What
is there like
item are we
a
taking?
name
God's
plate
Bane is the
or
sword.
like a
When Kellamore was a
tin of,
mortal
like,
man,
pens or something?
that's what
Yeah.
Sirak, who was
Just gonna
also
knock it
mortal
over?
at the time, used to
Uh,
kill him and
you
keep
go-
his soul.
Knock it
Like
over.
not even like off the desk, just a tip over.
What is one of Istis's well-kept secrets? Off the cuff right now.
Something she would have never told the gods, any other gods, is she once had a mortal lover.
Y'all hear blaring from the ceiling outside as you like desecrate his office, even this in this tiny way. You hear in the voice of Sirik, just like again, like blaring as loud so everyone can hear it. Istis had a mortal lover in her life.
Ooh, spicy.
Ooh la
That
la.
probably didn't end well.
Yeah, mortals tend to die.
I know. I had to process the paperwork.
Yes, I see them dying so much.
I'm gonna shatter the case that the thing is in.
You shatter the case. What is one of what's one of Hecate's
Hecate's.
Hecate's.
Alright, what is one of Hecate's well-kept secrets?
I don't really feel like Hecate is the kind of person who keeps secrets. Like, she doesn't give a fuck.
She's the goddess of night and magic. I feel like she would. Night is the time for secrets.
But like,
Or is the time for honesty?
yeah, I don't really know what she would have kept a secret.
Do you have anything that's like under a lock and key in your home, or like under a code to get in?
The key to the mansion is underneath the gnome.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm getting
They
at.
show up at Hecate's house and there's like a gnome army.
Was that maybe just like where the key to your front door is?
Yeah.
And again in Sirik's voice, the key to Hecate's front door is underneath the doormat. And I think all of y'all see immediately like 5 lesser deities rush out.
I am currently at the bar, cackling
Yeah.
and like just downing shots.
Yeah, and you
What?
take the pieces of the
Shit.
God's Bane. You have those now. You can add those to your
I wrote
inventory.
down 2, damn it. I'll just do the 1.
It's a funny show.
Well, I guess we should go watch Kelly. No, I'll stick to Kelly for
So-
fuck shit up.
Cole, you let us have one rare item, yes?
Yeah.
Mine will be the Amulet of Health, so my cons. No, you know what? Mantle of Spell Resistance. I'll do that one. So
Okay.
that's I have advantage on saving throws against spells as long as I'm wearing it.
Hell yeah.
Too bad it's Mr. Gun.
It's me, Glock Hands.
I'm like, I don't know, is that or the Amulet of Health, which gives me a base 19 con?
That's what I
As all of you like finally exit and file out of the office, you do see that like the center of the room has been lowered down into a very like circular fighting ring with the whole like stereotypical fucking cage things on the sides.
You do love nightclubs with fight rings.
You
I do love nightclubs with
Yes.
fight rings. All right.
I
What
bet
do
he has
y'all
a
do?
fight club of it, so.
Yeah, do y'all cast any spells on me that'll help me in my fight before I hop in there?
Can I
Don't have
stand
any.
right up next to the ring, and maybe I should like place myself near, because when you're in 10 feet of me, you can't be frightened. When you make a saving throw, you get a bonus to my charisma modifier, and when you're in 10 feet of me, when you make an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you can use your reaction to roll with advantage.
So only when I'm in 10 feet of you.
Yeah, so if I'm like right up by the ring and you are within 10 feet of me, like
What's your
I'm like massaging your back and I send you in your
Your-
corner.
your AC is 13?
Yes.
What's your dexterity?
Oop, that's the wrong thing. My dexterity is 13 as well.
So a plus
You already have
1.
advantage on saving throws, right? With the
With
yeah.
spells. If they're using spells against me, like saving throws with spell attacks. If it's a physical attack, I don't.
Cole,
Yep.
can I see the enemy fighter yet?
No, you don't.
I'm going to
I'm gonna
use
wait then.
Divine Foresight.
Mm-hmm.
So, for the next 10 minutes, I will give you ability checks and saving throws for dexterity are made with advantage.
X ability.
I guess I should
Checks.
ask you if you prefer Constitution or Dexterity, or
I have a feeling dexterity is gonna come in more handy.
I'll do Dexterity then.
Sorry, I am gonna cast a spell. I'm trying to figure out which one I want.
Do you need to know my immunities and resistances before the fight, or are you chill?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
What class
Chill.
are you?
I'm a cleric. Grave Domain.
Do you have the Death Ward spell?
Probably.
Clerics can have that.
Yeah, that's on the cleric spell list.
It's just if I cast it, that's one of my spell slots.
Oh, you're right. I could either cast Death Ward on you, or I could cast Mage Armor, Mage Armor would only make your AC go up by 1,
It's better than 13.
but it's up to you which one you want me to cast on you.
I don't know.
I have
I'm
healing
picturing-
spells.
Is
Okay.
just trying to sleep.
So,
And she
Mage
wakes
Armor?
Up and
Yeah,
it's
let's go
like
Mage Armor.
silent at the stint of like someone playing Minecraft in the middle of the night, and she's just like, like it glows against his face, and he's like hunched over his Mountain Dew or some shit. He's
Yeah.
just
How long does it
scrolling
last?
through it.
8 hours.
8 hours. Shit. Okay.
Cool.
I'm trying. I don't really. Why do I not have any reaction magic? This is so bullshit. I'm too used to being able to like Hellish Rebuke shit.
Yeah.
I don't even have counterspell? Do clerics not get counterspell?
No,
What?
no, they don't.
That's stupid.
I'm pretty sure only one subclass could get counterspell, and that is not Great Domain. It would have to be Arcana,
Great.
if anything. But I don't believe I saw that in the deck or anything.
Okay. You're gonna have to take a couple. I literally was gonna go to the fucking nurse store today to get cleric spell cards, and then I didn't do that. I'm like, I'm not gonna have to fight the first fucking session of our mini campaign.
I don't think you're gonna end up actually like fighting this.
Oh, I'll have spell cards next time.
Okay. So you hop in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You hop down into the ring. Is it pronounced Cyric?
I think so.
Okay. I was saying Cyric. Cyric appears once again.
Cyric or Cyric works.
I mean, it's a
whatever.
cyborg.
It's like head paint.
Yeah. Cyric appears back lounging in his chair, sort of overlooking the events of this, and looking over at you, but very like loudly speaking for everyone to hear. Now, fate is interesting. Well,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, and all those in between, we have a fight, a challenger, Kelvor against your favorite champion. Now, y'all know the rules. Anyone can get involved in this fight, but keep in mind, anyone can get involved in this fight. Everyone starts chanting after I get through this YouTube ad.
I
So
wanna
we have a
say-
YouTube ad
I want to
first.
say during his little like spiel, I walk over from the bar to like the side of his chair and like hand him a drink.
Oh hell yeah, he fully like clinks drinks with you.
Yeah.
Just like y'all are
Like, this is
just
my
gonna
second
watch
home.
this shit. Yeah. You see, he actually like fucking like snaps his fingers, waves his hand, and a second chair is brought up for you.
And I like do that thing where I don't even have to look. I just sit down because this is so. Like, this has been done for hundreds of years. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
exactly
You've done this
where
before.
that chair is
Yeah.
gonna end up. I just sit down without even looking.
Absolutely. Everyone around the ring starts chanting, Zayden, Zayden, Zayden. Make me history or insight.
I'm gonna go insight because my history is dog shit, but my
Oh,
insight's
yeah.
very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Sorry,
nice.
oh my god. Someone needs to shoot me with a gun.
Alright, that is a 25.
Zayden is this world's equivalent of a Hercules.
Oh, demigod turned god or just demigod?
Demigod that was such a powerful warrior in life that they gained immortal life after death out of just like godly
Aura
recognition.
swagger.
Yeah. They
Zayden with a Z or an X?
with a Z. But yeah, like literally, the gods were so impressed at how good this guy was at killing that they made him immortal after death, so he could keep doing it.
It's just will just be like, say it in. Oh shit. Callie.
Don't call me that.
Kellenborg.
Cyric just goes, you win a lot of things in games of dice and lies, and like grabs an amulet around his neck and jumping out of the amulet like a bolt of lightning, smashing into the center of the ring, is Zayden.
Is that fucking Master Splinter?
Basically, it's Master Splinter. He wears guts hanging around his neck as though jewelry. Looks at you, grabs sword out of sheath. Looks like another god to add in my collection.
Sure, what the fuck ever, let's go.
And
the
we'll
fuck
roll
ever?
for initiative next time.
What the fuck ever?
What the fuck ever.
I got paperwork to be doing. I got shit to do.
Just to explain the fight we're gonna have next time, this is a fight where there's going to be obviously like the two of you would roll initiative to see who goes first. At the end of a round, there is the crowd turn where anyone in the crowd can cast any magic and like help or hinder the people in the ring. But there is no rule to not cast it on each other, so I'm gonna give you all this warning beforehand. The more obvious you are about like, you know, high level spell casting and shit like that, like the more you help Kellenborg, the more people in the crowd are gonna go for your ass. So it is literally like the crowd, full participation is completely allowed to kill each other.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I could kill an entire crowd of people.
You could kill an entire crowd of people.
On those
Oh, that's
lesser
awesome.
deities.
Let's get this bad bitch soaked in blood.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck yeah.
Cole, I
Can't win
could have
anything
used
in
a
dice if
better
everyone's
heads up
dead.
about the fact that I was not verbal lies.
I literally didn't look that up until today because I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, thank you
Goddess
for
of
listening,
Lies.
everyone.
Bye bye!
God of Lies.